Hi everybody! Welcome to CharmedPersons! We got a full crew here for Campaign 3 today. How great is that? Thank you so much for joining us on this lovely weekend, on this lovely Father's Day. Shout out to all you dads out there.
And daddies.
Announcements before we get into today's session. Tomorrow is our next episode of Talk With Me at 7:30 p.m. Central. Eric.
I don't have a name. I don't have a name for it.
Okay, all right, but it's the biggest episode ever.
Let me check. Let me check my notes. Yeah, biggest episode ever.
Biggest episode ever. His notes are under a box. All right, and then this coming Thursday at 7 p.m. Central is most likely the last session of Curse of Strahd. So come see the grand finale. Catch up on all the sessions on YouTube before you have plenty of time. And then, come see the grand finale this coming Thursday at 7 p.m. Central. And then next week, back here, same time, same place, 12 p.m. Central for the next session of Campaign 3. So that's it for announcements. Let's jump into a recap of last week's session. So our party were in the Misty Grove after just having defeated the Revenant of Woldriar Sabian and getting the last Sabian heirloom, the Cloak of Ravens, which was attuned by Emory. You decided to then leave the Misty Grove and head north towards the city of Ronhar, but on your way, while you were camping one night, you were on watch, and a rabbit humanoid named Skip, a small little rabbit, came running up to you, asking you for your help, and being the morally good adventuring party that you are, you decided to help Skip, and you followed him down the hole of a tree, which turned out to be a portal to none other than the Feywild. It was there that you met Skip's other party members, a satyr ranger named Dorian, a wizard turtle named Tiva, and a large treant named Brock. And they were fighting a group of goblins and hobgoblins who, turns out, were under the control of a witch that was terrorizing the Feywild. This witch, it turns out, is none other than Kynan herself, the witch that the sisters of Kynan have made themselves acolytes to on the material plane. She has been terrorizing the Feywild and is causing rifts through time and space between the Feywild and the material plane that Skip has been jumping through and grabbing some people to try and help. You decide that you will help Skip fight this witch, especially once you find out that it is Kynan, and you head with him and his party to a village nearby. On this way, though, you have a intense session of Truth or Trial, which ends up in Divine Intervention being cast and successfully completed, causing Oliver to have a moment with his god, and his father was then brought back from being captured underground.
On Father's Day.
On Father's Day, would you look at that? And his scars were healed. And this also ended up allowing the party to learn the information that Moldrak is now under the guise of King Reynold in Savonia, which is another important piece of information, and also gives the party a little bit more details as to why maybe he wants the dragons killed, as he has gotten what he wants, quote unquote. But the party continued towards the village, and it was here that they met some other party members, some people who had come out to rescue them. A minotaur named Kay, a fairy named Riri, a vulpin named... I was doing so well. Fawn, thank you. And then, next is...
The Owlin.
The Owlin named Oliver, obviously. And they took you back to the village where you met none other than Captain Arthur. That's right. The dog of Aeliana and Oliver from a future point in time where another rift was created, was dragged through by Skip as just a dog, and then was magically given a humanoid life, where he then became captain of the guard here at this village. And he greeted you all very happily, informed you a little bit about his life and his time, before you all decided to head to sleep for the evening, knowing that tomorrow the party of the concerned citizens, along with Oliver's father and Captain Arthur, were to head to the far distant mountain, which on top of lies the witch, but it'll be a bit of a journey to get there. So you have rested for the evening. You have received the benefits of a long rest, and you are now awake in the village of the Feywild. And you told Arthur that you would meet him at the war room of this Feywild village, wherever that is, and that you would discuss your plan. So the day is yours. You would all wake up. I would say that they all probably just like Arthur maybe has a small little hovel that you all crash in, probably just sleeping on the living room floor. This village doesn't have like an inn or a tavern or anything like that. And so you all probably wake up early in the morning, having not gotten the best night's sleep, but not the worst. And time is yours.
I would have gotten up a little bit early to do like a early morning Feywild morning jog.
Yeah. As you
That sounds like a Spotify day list.
Totally, yeah.
As you run around the village, it's just it's interesting, it hits you how like weird and different it is, but it also is kind of welcoming in the fact that like everyone is so original and unique that you just kind of are a part of it and just kind of blend in. And like I said in last session, you do see that there are some genasi. There's actually a group of air genasi that are out jogging as well, that kind of run up to you. And
we're all so fast.
And you're all just like sprinting through. And it seems that this is like a pretty playful place. However, I will say, being up early and going throughout the whole village, you do see that there are people getting like defenses ready, and there's like an infirmary building that has like a tent extension that has been added onto it that seems to have a lot of people who are really injured and hurt, and people are tending to them. Like, this is definitely, it's a crazy unique Feywild village, but it's also a village that is like one of the last standing bastions against this like darkness that is pervading the Feywild, and so it is a little bit sombering in that detail as well. You make it back to the group after your run. The sun is already, like, when you wake up, the sun is already like in the sky. Just the way that the weird sun and rise and sunset works here. Oliver, you also probably got up a little bit early.
With the sun, so whenever the sun came out, that's when.
Sun's out, guns out.
Sun's out, guns out.
And
every morning when Oliver wakes up, he does say "Welcome to the gun show" to himself.
Jeez, so creepy.
Thank goodness.
That's the man you love.
So time is yours.
This place is awesome.
What time is it? I don't think it doesn't matter.
I think I'm just kind of I don't think they have like, maybe they do have time. I'm just kind of going with like, it's broad, like morning, general, and then maybe not, or sun and not sun. I think maybe that's a better way of.
Okay.
Are we meeting in the war room like first thing in the morning or afternoon? I know Aeliana would try to find the art mages, but if there's more time for that later.
That's you said that you would meet with Art in the morning at the war room. So,
Okay.
however,
so we can do that first. Maybe.
what's on Art's plate? Does he have a busy day? Would you have a
Art's-
busy day as captain?
Art doesn't seem to be there. He seems to have already left. Started his
Oh.
day.
So we should
I don't even get to take him for a walk.
get the business out of the way, I guess.
He took himself for a walk. He's an independent pup.
Oh, they grew up so fast.
He's decades
That's
old.
a good boy.
Yeah,
He's
let's
the
go to.
goodest.
Anybody want to head to our dog's war room this morning?
Emory clambers out with like the cloak and like a pair of boxers on.
Yeah.
Just like has like clearly not taken the cloak off, but just like gets out of bed with like the cloak wrapped around him like a big comforter, and his sunglasses on because it's way too sunny.
Yeah.
And just like comes out and is like, "I'll go with you."
Good morning.
Maybe
Morning,
you
Emily.
Dressed.
maybe you want to put some clothes on.
Morning.
I
Perhaps
hate
first.
it here.
Yeah, it's pretty bright in the Feywild.
My skin
is
is on
bright.
fire.
This
Is
is
it?
awesome.
Clothing
What?
might help with that.
Yeah, if you want maybe put on.
Yes.
I just wrap the
No.
thing around
Okay.
myself.
So let's go. You should actually get dressed.
Some
I'm gonna
coffee?
just like guide you back
Yes.
to your room. Oh, coffee. Coffee.
No coffee. Yes.
I'll make
Uh,
whatever looks like coffee. I don't know what it is. It's
Well,
Feywild.
actually, as you like think about
Is it
coffee,
that mushroom stuff?
Oh.
you get a couple sniffs in the air, and not only do you get the smell of coffee, but something that smells frighteningly familiar to blueberry pancakes are being
Oh my
cooked
God,
in the
wait!
kitchen.
Oliver floats up into the air and follows his nose.
And you see William Burroughs come out, and he's like, I don't know if these are blueberries, but they were in
Don't care.
a place that it looks like he would eat. So
I ate 'em. Two or
Hold on,
three
let me just
teenagers.
test. I will be the taste tester.
You're gonna test my dad's pancakes? What do you?
Well, if he
I think
doesn't
Emory
know about
already
if he doesn't know where the
tested
blueberries
them.
came from, they might
A little
be
spicy.
good berries.
I mean, Emory already tested them, so.
Can I just just to be like, I'll figure out these are blueberries or good berries.
Yeah, well, Emory, I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw for me.
Okay. That's a 5.
Okay.
Ooh.
Emory shoves a bit of like a whole pancake in his mouth, which probably has the equivalent of like, I don't know,
Oh no.
probably 5 or 6 good berries.
They are good berries. Hell
And
yeah.
you just like immediately like feel
What's the
your
dosage on that?
stomach,
Jesus.
like
How many
filling
milligrams?
up, and you vomit everywhere.
Ooh.
You just like
Oh.
immediately regurgitate all of it uncontrollably right in front of you.
I hate this
I'll, like, hold
place.
back- Instead of like holding back Emory's hair, I'll hold back the cloak. Or, like, the hair and the cloak.
I hate this place.
Oh no, I'm so sorry. I don't know what I
What'd you do, Dad?
I just made
What'd you do to Emory?
I made pancakes. Danny, easily you could tell that these are good berries.
No. Good.
Ooh, I'll cut a slice.
Be careful.
I'm a big
Aeliana,
boy.
you might want to skip this.
Oh, what?
You can have.
You're-
You can have. some.
Her tolerance is not.
Just get one berry.
I'll be fine. I take a tiny, tiny little sliver.
Just eat around the individual blueberry.
But yeah, you're able to get a little bit of sustenance from this, and
Still tastes great.
the door opens up, and you see Arthur walk in, and he says, "Oh, good morning, everyone. Hello.
Good morning.
Hi. Good to see you. Hi. Hello. Hello. Hi. Good to see
Hi,
you.
hello.
I'm ready." And you see, just like as he's standing there, like being as polite as he can, talking to you, his tail's just like going crazy in the back.
Little prancy feet.
yeah, he's, yeah, from the top half, he's like looks pretty poised, but his feet are like. And he's like, "So, I'm ready to take you to the war room if you are ready for that."
Take me on a walk to the war room.
Oh, right.
Lead the way.
And he takes you outside and takes you around the back of his house to basically what is a doghouse. A large doghouse
Amazing.
that is in the back of his house that it seems that he has built. And you walk in, and you see a table on the ground with a literally like hand-drawn, not even really great hand-drawn map of the nearby area. And you see that Arthur is in there with Dorian, Skip, and Tiva. Brock is not there. And he's in there with all of them. And Arthur turns and looks to, especially his parents, and he's like, "So, we have come up with an initial plan. What? Oh.
Sorry.
We've come up with an initial plan. While I am away with you, Dorian will be interim captain of the guard." He kind of like salutes to Dorian, and Dorian just like nods his head. And he says, and we will have Tiva and Skip manning the overseeing of the defenses being continued. And I will travel with all of you. As you can see from the map here, there's literally like a picture of the village, and it's like some like, I don't know, like little circles and squares and triangles, and it says like village in bad handwriting. And then there's like a kind of somewhat wavy line that then leads to a mountain drawing, and it goes, and so we'll just go from here to the village, and we will make our way to the mountain.
This map serves like no purpose.
Yeah,
Aeliana, are you so
genuinely,
Aeliana, are you
like,
so
it's
proud of his art skills?
It's a useless map.
I mean, amazing for a dog.
Really, really good. I'm so impressed.
He doesn't have any thoughts.
What do you like about his Aeliana? What do you like about the technique?
Why are you doing this, Dan?
I mean, just the
That's your
attention
compliment
to
or kid.
detail, really.
Oh, thank
all
you.
of the tiny shapes, they're so small. I don't know how.
Well, because not all of the houses in the village look the same, so I had to do
That's
different shapes.
Look, I'm so proud.
Thanks. I appreciate that, mother.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Still weird. It's still weird to see a dog just talking. A little still
standing
weird.
dog in armor.
Yep.
Talking.
Still a little bit weird.
So,
Okay.
should we head out, as they say? Hurrah!
How long was it? Like 2 weeks?
2 weeks.
Right. Yeah, we should. Yeah.
If I could, before we go, I was told that there are other art mages here,
Oh,
and I think it would be helpful to understand how that particular magic may interact with the Feywild differently, just so I don't do something
No,
that
that's smart.
normally would have worked in one spot and then works differently or strangely here.
I would also hopefully like to find, if possible, if someone is selling like healing potions, something like that. I think probably need a restock.
okay, yeah.
I would
go ahead.
maybe in the morning, like at some point, like one-on-one, just talk to Aeliana. We don't have to RP, but basically just be like, I know it's a personal thing, but can I come see the art mages because magic is interesting about this.
Yeah,
That's a
totally.
good idea.
Is there anything else that anybody wants to do before leaving the village? Shopping or art mages?
Shopping. I'll go with Danny.
Okay, Emory, you want to go with them shopping or?
Gonna go
I would
take a nap?
probably go with Aeliana and Rowina.
Your
the
sister?
Archmages. Yeah.
Xander's gonna go shopping with the boys. So will William.
Boys trap!
Arthur says that he will gather up some just normal rations and supplies
Rations.
for the trip, because all of that is left behind for you guys. You have all of your you have all your gear, but you don't have any of your camping stuff. You know what I mean? All of that was set up back, and so he's gonna get you some of that, bedrolls, stuff like that.
Sweet.
And he will meet you on the northern side of the village, which is where you will
So the
exit
map
to.
was helpful.
Of course.
Where
We'll meet
so-
right-
Yeah.
But on the map, north is not where north is.
Sweet boy.
Yeah. I mean, it is in relation to each other, but north is not the top of the map; it's the right side of the map. Anyway, And so we'll start with the archmages first. So as he kind of like leads you out, he points to a little grove nearby or a clearing within some trees.
Does he point like a dog points?
Where you can. No, he points with his
Very
fingers.
intently.
And
With his
you
what?
see he's a humanoid. And
Is
you
this like
see
cats?
enough. You see in the distance like this like circle of individuals. And from a distance you can see that some of them have canvases in front of them, some of them have clay that is like they're manipulating without even touching, and you just see like a circle of archmages of various species, and he says they're just doing their morning salutations, so if you wanted to join them, it's every morning they get together and create a piece of art for how they feel about the day and what is to come. So that's kind of what they're doing over there. And I will see you all later. Oh, Uncle Daddy, Dad, you can find Grandpa. You can find.
Yeah, Grandpa's like, what? William is like, huh?
You can find the magic items. Another satyr friend of mine, Elisa. She has a shop, and he kind of like points you over in the direction.
Thank you.
Of course. And break on 3.
All right.
1, 2, 3, break.
Right.
Right.
He
Break.
runs off, and he's like, you see that like he runs on 2 feet for a second, and then he kind of gets down on all 4s, and he's a lot faster, and he like sprints off. It's
As we're
similar to
heading-
how you've seen Xander in wolf form. Yes.
Oh, as we're walking away, I just whispered to Oliver, isn't it kind of weird? You ever think about, like, your dog kind of sounds like a posh version of Xander?
I don't know where he picked up the accent from.
I think it's from Xander.
That's
Aeliana.
Oh, that's right. Aeliana. Never mind. I forget.
No.
Sorry, I had
No,
one
no,
too many
dude.
good
no,
berry
not,
pancakes this
not,
morning.
not involved. It's fine.
I did think about that though. I was like,
No.
I have to choose one of their accents to do.
Yeah,
I
my
I think it's
accent's
perfect.
hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, your accent's really hard. So you do you just like go up to the group, Aeliana, or
Yeah, I think as we're walking, I kind of lean to my friends and I'm like, I don't do that, or anything really. Do you think that I should pretend like I do? To fit in? I don't know.
Do you- Like, do
No, I
art
think
about your
you should
feelings?
be-
Like, do
or-
the feeling art in the morning thing. I don't do that.
You could talk to one. I don't think you should lie. Maybe ask what the benefit is. Maybe you could start doing it if there's something to be gained from it. But I think you should do whatever you want to do.
Okay. Yeah, then I just kind of awkwardly walk
Yeah.
up and like see if there's anyone who might meet my eye or.
yeah. As you approach, you see a.
You got this, sweetie.
You
Fiddling with her
see
skirts like
a
that.
fire genasi woman turn to you, and you see that her magic is very similar to yours. She is kind of painting in the air in front of her with almost like acrylic oil like consistency magic. She uses very apropos, very warm colors. So you don't see a lot of cool colors in her palette, but she is currently painting what looks to be an image of a paw of some kind, maybe a tiger, like a feline paw, that is reaching towards a sunrise. And that's currently the image that she's working on. And she kind of turns and looks to see the 3 of you approaching. And she says, good morning, hello.
Hello. Good morning.
Lovely to see you. You are Captain Arthur's friends, correct?
Yes.
Wonderful.
Friends.
We are so
We're
happy
like
that
brothers.
Skip...
But yeah, basically brothers.
We're
Basically
so happy
brother.
that Skip was able to find people to potentially help us. We're very thankful for your assistance. You must be very brave individuals.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes. Very.
Quite.
And you like, in that hesitance, you like hear like a bit of like snickering from some like in like the group of artist mages.
They're laughing at us? That's rude.
Anyway, I didn't mean to interrupt or anything.
Oh no, you're not interrupting. Is there anything that we can do for you? And she's like still just like kind of adjusting the image as she's like looking at you, looking back at the image.
Yes, your magic is connected somehow to the Feywild. I just wanted to learn more about how, and is any danger to consider, or...
Oh, you see her kind of like wave, and the image kind of like burns away as if it was like on fire, and it kind of like and disappears. And she says, "Are you an artist mage?"
Yes.
Oh,
So I'm told. So,
oh, that is
Yeah.
lovely. Well, take a walk with me, would you? And she leads you away from the group, and she says, "We just normally don't have. It's conversation is not unallowed, but it
Oh,
is
yes.
usually a moment of quiet reflection." Or
yes, of course. I mean, I do this. I do
Um,
this too. So yes. Of course.
Oh, really? You do salutations as well?
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yes.
lovely. It's a good way to start the day because first of all, practice makes perfect. You should always be practicing your magic. And second of all, it allows you to realize that the world around you is able to be shaped by you. And that's a good way to go through your day. It's a good way to start your day. Realizing
Yes.
that you are in control.
Yes.
And also, even a beautiful place like the Feywild can always use more beauty. It is never a bad thing to put more beauty into the world.
I completely agree. You couldn't have said it better. Really. Wonderful.
How many are there many like you in the material plane?
Just myself and my mother, as far as I'm aware.
Oh yes. Well, I did know that there were some of you there, which is interesting. I'm surprised that you can access the magic away from the Feywild. I'm not naive enough to be able to tell you how all of this works, but I can tell you what I know.
That would be wonderful.
What I've been told, at least myself, and you have to understand, for my people specifically, the Genasi, also with artist mages, we are not scholars, right? We do not have our histories written. We have our histories told and given to us. And so everything I learned is something that has been passed down to me by my family, by generations previously. And I'm sure that even in your brief time in the Feywild, you have seen that the world around you alters in ways that it does not on the material plane.
Yes.
That, in and of itself, is a magic that exists in the Feywild. The magic that the Feywild has to alter the colors of a blade of grass, bring the sun and the moon in and out whenever it pleases, moving earth, creating life from what others would maybe see being mundane. This is the magic that the Feywild has permeating throughout all of it. And artist mages are people who are able to access parts of that. There are some of us that are able to access the ability of the Feywild to change its colors, and there are some of us that are able to mold the earth and create things of beauty and occasionally even things of life. There are those of us who are able to manipulate light and what it can do. Usually there is one aspect of the Feywild that we are able to access ourselves. And we don't know who the first ones were. We don't know if they were given the gift by the Feywild, or if they somehow learned it, but it has passed in our blood ever since.
Is there any way to mess it up?
Oh, no,
Break.
of course not. I mean, magic, even artist magic, like all magic, can be used for harm. But even harm and destruction have their place. What is right or wrong it's in the eye of the beholder. But I also think that is not the question you are asking.
I just want to make sure that I don't break anything,
That is,
like the Feywild itself or anything like that. That would be really bad.
I trust you. The Feywild has been here long before both of us and will continue to exist long after both of us. However, you might find that your magic has more powerful abilities here in the Feywild. Perhaps your spells will have more of a chaotic energy to them, being so close to the source. But that also comes to have good effects as well. The ability of the Feywild to change its colors, if that is something that you can access, is something that, with practice, you can manipulate yourself. You can touch a tree and turn the bark from brown to purple. You can make the grass camouflage your self, maybe even your party. It takes some practice, it takes some time to understand, but being so close to the source of the Feywild's magic, you might be able to find that you have talents here that you would not have on the material plane. But you'll only discover them by trying.
Yes, it seems that way. Well, thank you so much.
Of course.
I just had one more brief question, I suppose, as we. I didn't want to take up any more of your time, but.
You're very polite.
You mentioned that it passed down to you.
Yes.
Does it always pass down?
This is something that I have heard is a difference between the people in the Feywild and the people in the material plane. Those of us closer to the source of power, the likelihood of passing our abilities down is pretty good. It's not 100%, but it is most of the time. Whereas in the material plane, I have heard it is quite rare.
Thank you.
Of course. I'm so glad to see that somehow the Feywild is still bringing beauty into the material plane through people like you.
It's very kind of you. I try my best.
Well, I do think that you should, and you see that she kind of gives you like a knowing look, and she says, you should continue your salutations. I think you will find them to be very useful.
Of course, especially here.
Yes.
Yes. It's very grounding. Well, thank you so much. I should
Of
probably
course.
get my friends. We've got
Quite the
a
journey
witch to
ahead
kill.
of you.
So
oh
yes.
my.
You
Yes.
know,
Well,
all
kill
that.
that bitch. A witch.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Yes.
Okay.
Good to
And
meet you.
it was lovely to meet all three of you, even though I didn't talk to any of you two. But you seem very nice. I like your cloak, and I like your skin. So, all right. I hope you all have a good day. And she just kind of like saunters off.
She likes your skin.
I've never gotten that compliment, but have you? I don't think it's maybe that weird that I haven't gotten that compliment, actually.
No one's ever told me anything about my skin.
Yeah. I've heard a lot of negative things, but I
She
think
liked
that I
it.
prefer neutral to like. I don't know.
You didn't like that either, that one. Made you feel weird.
I didn't dislike it. It was just weird.
Hmm.
Did you learn
Yeah.
a lot?
Somewhat, yes. That I think I can maybe change the color of things here. So that could be helpful, maybe. Or
That's Cool.
color, like of anything?
I guess so. She said to practice, so.
Practice on me.
Well, I don't know. if
Turn
it's
me,
people.
turn my skin like Rowena's or something.
Oh, that would.
Then
be
we could be like, maybe we could see if we really.
Then people
look
would
alike.
actually believe that we were twins.
Okay.
And honestly,
sure.
finally-
No, maybe we don't
the
start
Feywild.
with changing Emory. This is a great idea, Emory. I love it. Maybe we start small.
I already have
like,
Emery's pan, like, and when I pause,
oh,
I'm like,
this
oh,
is
two.
great.
No. Yes?
I guess it's up to the two of you, ultimately.
Paint me.
Okay. So, I mean, I guess I'll just do prestidigitation and see what happens.
Okay, yeah. What do you think?
Focus really hard.
Yeah. Well, first of all,
Because
go
I'm
ahead and
like-
roll a performance check for me,
Oh, goodness.
which I think you should be proficient in just in general as a bard.
22.
22. So when you are
I've got it,
casting
yeah,
prestidigitation, what do you think? Not necessarily deep down, but not necessarily surface level either. What do you think Aeliana is like expecting to happen?
I think probably just like maybe a little bit of green kind of flow through the fingers. Like maybe it gets.
And what do you have
like,
again?
There's no way.
You have something in your hands. You said.
No, I took
No, we were
Emery's
just-
hands.
Oh, Emery's
We
hand.
were like, yeah, we were like,
Like took their hand sort of like a little tentatively, but you know.
Yeah. No, I
feel
think.
confident I wouldn't harm him, so
For
I'm sort
sure.
of like, okay, we'll just give it a shot. But I figure it won't go much past.
Yeah, I think
the
what you see happen is that your hands start to get like that deep pale, such a pale blue that it's almost white that Emery's skin is. And it starts to grow on your fingers ever so slightly. But what you really see happen with a 22 is the grass at your feet becomes that
Oh.
color and radiates about 5 feet around you.
So I took Emery's color
Mm-hmm.
instead of giving green. Oh,
ah,
oh, sorry.
what happened to me? Sorry, it got.
Nothing
I
happened to
got
you. Nothing
Nothing.
happened to
I
you.
took the color of
Oh.
your skin, passed through me, and went to the ground instead of like making you green. I made the grass color you.
Oh.
Oh goodness.
Oh, I'm
Well, that
not.
could be
And what I'm
interesting.
going to say is, like, what you learn from that is you learn that you have much more of an ability to affect this world and this
Yeah.
plane than you do to take this plane and affect something else.
Whoa, I'm leaking. I hate this place.
I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry. Okay. All right.
Put it back. Put it back.
Okay.
And like once you, I would say
Yeah.
like once, especially since it was a cantrip, once you
Yeah.
release, it kind of like just fades back into its
Okay.
normal color.
Whoa.
Well, guess we'll never know if we're twins.
I think we do. I guess.
I
Yeah,
know,
I guess
I
we'll
know.
never know.
I could make some actual paint if you wanted sometime, like a real actual paint to paint your skin green if you wanted that.
No.
Okay.
Maybe if we do Day of Spirits again next year, we could go as each other.
That
Oh,
would
maybe
be-
you could
That's
come
so
back.
good.
Oh wait, no, that's also not his voice.
Xander's here. What the?
Xander was gonna say maybe we could come back to the time where we can just do Day Spirits again.
Oh, again and
Spirits
again.
Maybe somebody can
Aw.
beat Oliver to be the Phantom Detective.
Ooh.
Good fucking
Ooh.
luck.
Now that we know where he is.
All right, so we cut from here and we see the boys entering this small vine-covered hut. That there is a woman there, a female satyr, and she is sitting on or laying, more likely, on a love seat that she's just like kicked up on. And there is nothing in this hut other than her and a bag at her feet. And she's just like...
Are you in the right place?
Are you dead?
"Ah! Ah!
Oh, okay. Cool. Not dead.
Sorry about that. I was just getting my nap in the afternoon. What can I do for you?
Hey there. We were
Something
sent
wanna
by
hotline real bad.
Captain Arthur. Said that you might have some looking for some provisions, some potions maybe to stock up on.
Oh yeah, I've got a lot of really great magic items. Yeah, I can give you anything that your heart desires.
I can't talk to this person. Sorry, that was Eric. Oh, I didn't say that.
Also, that's not true. I have a limited supply. There's all kinds of things that I can give you. Oh, here, I have... And you see that she reaches into her bag, which is just like a slightly bigger bag of holding that you see her, like, pulling things out of. You see that she pulls out a few different colors, different color roses that she, like, shows. You see her bring out a couple pouches of, like, what looks like dust, 2 different kinds. You also see her bring out a pair of scissors, and then she does have a potion. It's not a healing potion. You don't know what it is. And then she pulls out she just like starts and she's putting back everything that she's pulling out. But if any of those things that I just specifically said interest you, or you can pick a number between 1 and 48.
What's the deal with those scissors?
I'm interested in the roses.
Oh yeah, the scissors of snipping. Yeah, they're.
Of course.
I don't like it.
They're really great. It's kind of crazy. Well, you see, I don't really know what they do.
You don't know what they... I could...
Do they look familiar to me, Zach?
They don't. They don't look
Okay.
like the Fate scissors, no.
I could tell you what they do.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
if you
that'd be
want.
so nice.
I'll cast Identify. On the scissors of snipping.
These are the scissors of shadow snipping. As an action, shout out Peter Pan, you make a few snips with these iron shears and cause the shadow of a humanoid creature you see within 5 feet to detach from its source. This then becomes a shadow that is in your control, or you can relinquish
Shout out Peter
control.
Pan. Okay, now I got it.
The detached shadow is it is the person who has the shadow detached from them is considered cursed. They lose 1 AC and 1d6 max HP while the shadow is gone. But if the shadow goes to 0 hit points, or if a remove curse or equivalent spell is cast on them, the shadow comes back. And so that's what that is. While you're looking at that, she says, the roses, they're great. These are chromatic roses. If you blow the petals at someone you don't like, it's going to make them do all kinds of damage to them. So, so like blue is ice and red is fire and green is poison and stuff like that.
Those are cool.
It basically gives you I'm not sure what the D6 is, but I think it's similar to like Dragon's Breath. So I think it gives you like a one use Dragon's Breath kind of thing.
That could be useful.
I have all kinds of stuff though, if you want to pick up.
Mostly look. I mean, do you have anything that can just like heal?
I don't have any healing potions. No, I'm sorry.
Damn.
I do have a potion that can make you feel really confident. It's a potion of advantage.
Ooh. And how much what are your prices like? This is my first time in the Feywild.
Oh yeah, no problem. What are you looking for?
Oh yeah. What's the currency exchange here?
I don't know. Do you guys take gold?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I mean, how much are those? How much are those roses?
The roses are going to be 100 gold per rose.
That's outrageous.
That's outrageous.
Zan, do you want anything?
We're rich now, don't forget.
I'd love to pick a number between 1 and 48.
I also would like to, but I think maybe with the roses sound pretty cool.
You think?
I was gonna give one to
Porque
Aeliana.
no los dos.
It's dangerous. What if she like breathes it in and then it's
That's
like
what I
acid
thought.
in her
They were
face?
like something cool, but I don't think it's a good gift.
They're cool. No, they are cool, man.
Yeah, they are cool. Seems like
Just so you know,
wouldn't give
it's
them to your
a
wife.
20-foot cone, and it is 3d10 of the given element.
I think you can find better things for Aeliana besides flowers that might burn her.
I think she can handle it.
Oliver or Xander is going to pick a number between 1 and 48, and he's going to pick 23. And she pulls out a horn that looks like a classic bull horn that has been there's like some slight engravings on it, and there's like a little gold ring around it. And she says, "Oh, this is great. You blow on this, it's gonna wake up anybody within 60 feet of you."
I feel like we can already do that.
Yeah.
I feel like I could just yell really loudly.
Right.
All right, well, fine. You can pick a number then if you want.
I'll
32.
Okay, great. And she pulls out a silk sash, and it's a silk sash, and she throws it around her and she latches it, and it turns into an iron band.
Okay.
I'm gonna generate a number.
Okay.
21.
21. She pulls out a wooden plate of like a Thanksgiving dinner.
These are fascinating items. I don't know the practicality of how this is going to help us find a witch.
That looks pretty good, Danny. Let her
Like, eat, sure, but I'm
You
thinking,
reach
what
for
are we
the
going to...
food, and it's an illusion.
Oh,
It'll
man,
always
this-
look like there's food on this plate, no matter what.
Yeah, so
How
what are
much
we
is
going
the
to...
plate, though?
Unless Kynan
That's
is
10
like...
gold.
I mean, we're gonna get that for sure.
What? Is what,
It could
like
be
decoration?
fun. Yeah, it could be fun.
Will you pick
What,
a
you think
number
we're gonna-
for? Will you pick a number for Xander because he's gonna pick again, Oliver? When we do that thing.
36.
36. She pulls out. Oh God! She pulls out a ring and she says, "The wearer who has this ring, when they're dreaming, their dreams will be projected."
I love that. How much for the ring?
50 gold.
I think we have to get the ring and the plate at least. And I feel like Rowina really wants the scissors.
The plate, I'm not convinced. The plate, I'm
We're
really
getting
not
the plate.
convinced
I'll buy it
about.
for my own gold, Danny.
Do you think what we're gonna like? Do you think Kynan is just gonna be like, see that we like put like a box like
It's
over it
not-
and just
this
like
is
grabs
not-
the like trap
Or
her?
this is just for fun.
Honestly, some of these items are dope. You just had bad items.
It feels like I'm kind of like going to a Pier 1 and I'm just like getting some like
Oh, would you
ceramic
look at
fruit.
that? Aeliana, Rowina, and Emory
thank God.
have all arrived at the shop.
Oh my god, thank god.
I'm
Oh,
sorry
look,
it
there's
took me
more
so long
people
to get
here.
here.
Party
You need
fun.
to wait for me to catch up.
There's more
We're
people
playing
here.
a
Hello.
we're doing a really interesting way of shopping.
Okay. How do we do it?
Don't show
Let's
the
do
plate.
it.
I want to don't show.
Oh,
them
you
the
want to see
plate.
the plate again?
No, I don't want
No.
Oh, all
Hey.
right, yeah, sure.
Whoa.
Oliver's insisted about this plate.
Hi, ladies. Would you like to pick? Would you like to pick a number between 1 and 48?
2.
2. All right, yeah, sure. Here you go. She pulls out a piece of parchment paper and she says, "No matter what you write on this, at midnight it'll disappear."
Em-
5
Emory?
gold.
Really helpful.
Well, it could be good if we have like a bill of sale and we can trick somebody into selling.
Oh
something.
man, it's like we're at like a gas
We
station.
can forge. That could actually be.
Yeah, I
pretty
feel like
cool.
we're at the Circle K.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
pawn
like
shop.
we're like, well, it's $2. I don't know.
Yeah, I
Anything
feel like we
else?
get the parchment for sure. How much was the parchment?
5 gold.
Done.
You said 2. Did you not?
No, I said 5.
5. Okay.
The number
you,
was
you
2.
said 2.
Oh, I said 2.
I would be like, oh, I want something, and it 10.
10. All right, here you go. This is interesting.
Something actually good?
She pulls out this little framed photo, and you see a portrait of you sitting by a campfire, kind of laughing at something Danny is saying and writing in a book. And she goes, "Every day this portrait will show you a possible future of that day.
Oh, hell
Oh,
yeah.
love
50
that.
gold."
That could be useful
Rowena?
or anxiety inducing.
Maybe we
cool.
should figure out exactly what we all want, and then we can decide.
Oh, would you
together.
like to pick
I
a
will
number
pick a
2?
Yes.
Please pick one.
I
And they
just
had these
random
scissors.
generated a number, and it actually generated my favorite number. 27.
27,
Wow.
great. Okay. These are. She pulls out a pair of 2 iron bands, and she says, "There's actually a chain in between these. These are shackles, but the chain's invisible."
Okay, hot.
How long? How long between the
Oh
two
wait, no.
of the chains?
Sorry, I said it the wrong way. You see these shackles with this chain? The chain doesn't actually exist. It only looks like you're shackled.
Oh, that's
So
no, that
what?
could work. That could
It's
work.
like
Pretend to
for
be
what?
prisoners,
Oh, okay.
but we're not actually shackled, and then we can fight.
5 gold.
So it feels like there are very
This is a party
obscure
city.
reasons
This is
for
a
all
party
this.
city.
Can someone just pick another number for fun?
7.
7. We have
Oh.
to go through all of them because we're gonna.
This
is
is really
back.
this is actually really useful. This flask of water never empties.
Ooh, that's good.
Oh.
If we're lost or something, that could get a source of water.
10 gold.
Never empties.
What about can I know number 1?
Oh yeah, number 1. It's a. She pulls out a little yellow powder, and she says, "This yellow powder will turn any liquid into ale."
Yes.
It's like
I wonder what would happen if you sprinkled it in a wound.
What if you sprinkled it
die
in an
then?
entire in
I have
like
a
an
wound.
ocean?
What'd you
Try
say,
it.
Rowina?
Or what if you sprinkled it in like an ocean?
Ooh.
I bet a small section of it would be some yummy ale.
probably would be a nightmare for the local fish.
Put it in my. I have a cut.
Probably would be an ecological
No,
disaster.
no.
I
To be
also
honest.
have a tankard that never spills. I have a ring that vibrates whenever a creature's within 5 feet of it. I have a,
What? What?
What kind of creature?
I have a coin that always lands on the rim. I have a self-styling comb. I have a pair of earrings that will play theme music all day.
What theme is?
Nobody's getting that one.
Yeah, what's it
Absolutely
sound
not.
like?
I
Can
wonder-
I person?
Well,
I'm speaking to Zach now. Zach, you said there was some quote really dope shit in here.
have you gotten to it
Can you
yet?
tell me
we have
what
some
might have
examples?
been really dope?
Yeah, okay, yeah, sure. There's
We're about to fight a witch. Anything that you can.
There's an
far,
expandable
it's
ladder
so
that folds into a really small thing. That's kind of fun,
Ooh.
right?
No,
That actually is useful. That actually is quite useful.
There's a set of there's a rod iron that attracts lightning strikes.
Oh.
There's a
How
vial
long
of
is the ladder?
what?
How long is the ladder?
Oh, it goes about 30 feet in the air. And then there's a vial of poison that only affects the creature you want it to.
That's very good.
That's
That
very
is
good.
interesting.
There's
You
also
can
a
poison a
ring
drink
that
and be like
attracts
cheers and-
butterflies.
Aww.
Okay.
That's kind of fun.
I would say for sure.
We buy
I think,
I want
everything.
that.
I think the ladder sounds no. The ladder sounds great.
The poison.
Are you interested in selling
Poison.
your store?
Are you looking for investors?
To set up a
I'll
whole
give you the
thing.
bag of holdings for sure.
How much for everything?
15,000 gold.
That's
15,000?
That's
No.
preposterous. You haven't said anything that.
Are
is-
you willing to negotiate?
Yes.
Oh my god.
We're not buying. We can't buy
We
her
are
store.
not going to
Why
buy Jennifer
not?
Coolidge's bag. Okay?
All
Why
right.
not?
So what do we really?
What else are we gonna spend this money on?
We should
Something better.
Money.
Potions. We came here for like actual potions that would heal us, and then
I'm
you
with
got
Oliver on
distracted
this one. I
by.
think we do it.
You got, but you Oliver got distracted by kitsch.
But could you
is what
imagine how
happened.
much? Could you imagine how much time I would save with a self-styling comb?
I think you have a shopping addiction, and we need to investigate that.
Shopping edition.
He
This
does
is the
take a really long time on his hair, you guys.
All right, listen,
can't
guys. I got
tell
a
you
really
how much-
beautiful
busy.
hair.
I got a
It
really
takes a long
busy
time.
day, so you're gonna have to take it or leave it.
Okay.
Okay.
all right,
How much money do you have? Side-
300 gold for the whole bag.
There you go.
What?
300 gold for the whole bag.
You bitch.
Wow.
Whoa!
Bastard again.
Jeez Louise, lady.
like
Wow.
10,000.
She says what she thinks.
No!
How much money do we have?
500.
We have 7,638
Oh, okay.
No, don't say that out loud.
gold and no, I'm whispering this and 130 platinum.
That's so much of our money. No.
All right. What
That's
about?
like all of it.
50
about-
platinum for the whole bag.
Oh no!
50 platinum?
No, that's
500
not our
gold?
money.
Absolutely not. No. I'll do 10.
No, that's all our money.
All right, fine. I'll do 8,000.
We can't do it, right?
No, we can't.
No.
All right, but we
Right,
do
what
want
about-
almost all the stuff that you named.
No. Okay, so
No!
we need to figure this out. We want to get the ladder.
Okay, hold on. Let me write
We
this
want
down
to
so that
get-
I can do some math. here. So you want the ladder, okay?
The poison.
Bag of holding, right?
No,
yes,
we
the
have
I think
poison.
we have a hand
we have-
haversack and a bag
we've
of
got
holding.
bag-
I think we're good.
The poison.
Okay,
What?
hold on.
Random
Hold on.
scissors
I
that
did-
look like
okay.
normal objects.
Ladder is what I've got. What next?
Ladder. Poison.
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 Okay.
I want the picture.
You want the picture?
That
Flask.
plate that we talked about.
The flask?
Water.
The plate? Okay.
I like the ring of dream projection. That sounds.
Yeah.
I do. I like that too.
Okay.
Hi.
Franks.
The light. Ooh. What about the lightning rod? We could maybe put that on a dragon and have lightning hit it.
Oh, the
Ooh.
yeah, the
I
comb
like
for
that.
sure. The comb.
The comb?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's of your own money, man.
Anything else?
I don't have any money.
Oh, is there anything you guys found out about before we got here? that
The
might be
scissors.
Scissors.
interesting?
Scissors.
Get some
that you-
scissors.
Oh my gosh, random pair of scissors. I
You're
need
gonna-
some scissors.
Okay, those are 500.
Oh my god.
She
I
doesn't
can't-
know what they are.
Well, now she does.
Oh.
What's up? We can
Well,
ask her for a discount. Could you take 50 gold off of the
Okay,
scissors?
so everything together is 735. She'll take it for 650.
I think that's a
including
deal.
scissors? No.
And the roses, like
Including
everything that-
oh, the roses? You want the roses too?
Nah, I mean, I feel like we're pretty.
I feel like if we take the lightning rod, the roses we don't need.
Yep, agreed.
Oh, so you are taking the lightning rod? Well, then that'll be 700.
Do we need the rod?
We could kill her and take the
I was thinking of like.
What's
got
going
into
on
you?
at that magic school?
Kidding, she wouldn't have
She can
said
take my color.
I don't know.
Okay,
I don't really know what
so-
that means.
So it's the ladder, the poison, the picture, the flask, the plate, the ring, the comb, the scissors, and the lightning rod for 700.
Yes.
We can.
How
afford
much was the comb?
How much was the what?
The comb?
Comb is 10.
Because I can pay for that, and then we don't have to take it out of the party.
Well, it's only
What's
10
the
though.
party
I mean,
fund for then?
That's
okay,
good.
I'm going to.
Oh,
will
that
you
parchment. We
take-
want the parchment
Alright.
too. That disappears at midnight. That was 5
Oh,
gold.
yeah.
Okay, so
That was the picture, was no?
I'll just
No.
throw that in if you do 700.
I mean, I think we can get a better deal. than
Fine.
that.
Fine.
You're gonna do all
I
this for
literally
5
didn't
gold?
Hold on,
change
hold on.
the price that
I
I
will
gave
give
you an
you-
extra item.
Oh,
Let me give you. Let me. We own. Okay. Will you take 638?
No.
What is it an even number?
oh!
It would be such good for our books though. I think that's a
Yeah.
pretty.
I'll take
I-
700. I'll take
700.
738.
And then you give us one more
Oh.
thing. Random.
Okay, yes.
Random.
I'll take that
Yes.
deal. Yeah. All right.
I'm fine with that.
So
what are we
738 and then someone
Okay.
roll a number between 1 and 48.
44.
Okay, did you take the 738 out?
I did.
I
Just
wanna make
now.
sure you're doing
Yes,
that.
I'm doing
Okay.
it right now. Yep.
A carved amulet that makes the heir look aged by 10 times constitution modifier.
Where
Wait,
are you
what?
looking?
Air?
An air?
Sorry, an amulet that the wearer
Wearer.
will look
Okay.
aged
Oh.
10
Oh.
times their constitution modifier.
And it's just
Cool.
just an appearance.
It's just an illusory thing.
Okay, so what
I
do
need
we
to try
have
this out.
total now? Amulet.
This is I'm gonna regret all this.
I have
Okay.
this.
You do?
What'd you say, Eric?
Yeah, you are.
I don't know. I don't have the list of what everything does, but I have the list of the basic things we got.
Yeah, so to
The
confirm,
scissors of
ladder.
shadow snipping you should be able to find as an actual item.
Amulet, ladder, picture, scissors, parchment.
Oh, what about those
Oh.
iron bands?
Um.
Did we want those where you can look handcuffed but you're not handcuffed?
We're
Uh,
done. That's enough.
hold on.
You could do that with a minor illusion spell.
Yeah, I was like, that's
I
enough. We're good.
I'm
Amulet,
combing my
collapsible
hair.
ladder, picture frame, poison.
Oliver's constantly walking around with his hair being combed by a floating. So I'm
Yeah, we
ready
should
now.
decide who's gonna take what.
Oof.
I mean,
What if I really ruined your day and said all of these require attunement?
Ooh.
I'm just kidding,
Why
but the
would that-
scissors do. The scissors
I'd do the comb over the hammer of dawn.
The scissors do require attunement.
Okay.
Other than that, everything else is free to go.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You can like attune it to the person, but like it's not an actual attune. Does that make sense?
I feel like Danny should maybe take. Well, I don't know, because so Danny's the one that can run up walls. Should he take the ladder, or should one of us have the ladder? Because
I think one of you should have the ladder because then, like, if in case of an emergency, like I would be fine on my own,
Yeah.
but like if you will need it.
Emory, do you want to take the picture on the ladder? Because you're.
Well, Emory can fly now, so I almost wonder if you should
Oh,
take
that's
it.
right.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Amulet, ladder, picture frame, poison, ring of dream projection, scissors, lightning rod.
I think Danny should take the lightning rod.
By the way, the vial of
Okay.
poison does 4d10 damage to the creature that you choose.
Sweet. Oh, and then we had the flask, the flask
Never-ending
of
water.
That turns never-ending water.
And it's just water, but it's never ending. So.
Add custom item. Magic ladder.
we could drown someone really slowly with that.
Waterboarding
Those
made
scissors
easy.
are not on D&D Beyond, but I did
Yikes.
find them online.
Okay.
We could make a pool. We could fill our pool at a
Take
reasonable
you a
rate.
while, but yeah.
It's
It would take them
expensive.
so
Really
long.
slowly.
We'll go on vacation and we'll fill the pool when we're done.
I wonder what your staff's up to.
I'm sure that.
Gotta be.
Don't
dead.
say that, Zach.
They've gotta be dead.
They
I'm
gotta
sorry,
be
they
dead.
Our house better be clean when we're done.
That's so
Oh.
much.
Aeliana, I feel like you should take the parchment
Yes,
if you didn't already.
got it.
So what's unclaimed? And stuff. we can
The
just, like,
ring
keep
of
it back.
dream projection, I don't think has been claimed.
I think Oliver really
Oliver's
wanted
gonna
that.
sneak that on to someone who takes an earlier
Ooh.
watch than him, and then see what their dreams
I wasn't,
are.
but now I am.
No.
Dang it.
That's funny.
I'm gonna create a table for that ring on a D10, and the wearer is gonna have to roll it, and I'm gonna say it's like silly dream, scary dream, longing
Yeah.
dream, like,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna
I
like,
love
and like,
that.
and you as a
Dream.
character will need to describe a dream that your character would have in that category.
I love
That's really
it.
good.
Yeah.
That's really
So
good.
good. That's so good.
Wait, is the picture still a picture of me?
Yeah, it
at a
resets
fire?
at dawn.
Resets at dawn. Okay.
Amulet. Where you gonna? We can all take turns and see how we're gonna look when we're older.
Yes. This is your last chance to break up with me. Yeah, very clear.
You
Oliver,
already aged that one time.
what's your constitution
that one.
modifier?
I think my constitution, 16, so 160 years. Or is
No,
it 30
just 60
30
years, which means for a half elf, I mean, yeah, you would look significantly older for sure.
Wait, what's? I want to know mine.
Do you put it on? Oliver?
Yeah.
Oh, you put it on, Emory?
Emery puts it on.
Emory, what's your constitution modifier?
That's just the plus.
Yeah.
Is +2.
So you aged 20 years. You honestly just look like a little bit more mature. Like you like some
How
like
do I look?
any
One
residual
second.
baby fat is
no,
completely
you're-
gone, and like you're just a little bit more angular probably.
Am I
like-
handsome?
Yeah, you look pretty good. Not gonna lie.
Distinguished.
Dude,
Do I have any?
You age very well.
You got some crow's feet a little bit, ever so slightly. Yeah.
Whoa.
You have a mole that's gonna develop. You might want to just.
I'm gonna get that checked.
Get that checked out in advance of it even appearing.
That's a new mole.
I take
For
the amulet off. Ugh.
Anybody else?
I'll put it on. And
Okay.
mine's 30 years. It's a +3. So.
Oh, 30 years. Okay, so yeah, so Oliver, I mean, his like hair is slightly lighter.
My 60s.
His beard has got a little bit of white in it. But for a half elf 60s, he's honestly looking pretty much similar. Like, just a little bit more angular, slight crow's feet.
Pretty good.
Good for you.
Yeah, now give it to me, and you'll see what's really going on there.
Skeleton.
And Xander's, I don't have his thing up, but I think it's 4, which would mean he would
Whoa.
age 40 years, which means you
Human?
see, and he's human, yeah. So you see a really old, like old man.
Oh
Whoa.
no!
Whoa.
How do I look?
You should start stretching now.
Grandpa.
I mean, he doesn't, he looks like he looks really in shape, he's just older.
Grandpa
What age?
Xander.
I mean, he's 30 now, so he would be
So he's
70.
90.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was only 40 years.
30 plus 4. Okay, for
yeah.
some reason I thought 60.
He holds it out for somebody else.
Mine's only +2, so that's kind of boring. I put it on though.
20
Yeah,
years.
but you're human.
Well, I mean, yeah, you're human though. So
I
like
am
20
human.
years, like there's definitely quite a bit of salt and pepper in Aeliana's hair.
Cool.
Some laugh lines, some crow's
Looks
feet.
over there.
But
Wow, you look like every art teacher I've had.
Really?
Yeah, you
Okay,
do,
that's
yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah.
God, he just
Not a
looked
bad
very
thing.
good.
Yeah.
You already aged about this much though in that one picture thing, right? When we took that
Oh,
picture,
yeah.
all aged.
Yeah, that's right.
So yeah, it still looks great.
You guys took a picture and you aged?
Oh yeah.
Are you gone?
Oh, we never got to see how Danny looked. Danny, put on the amulet.
Oh yes.
Right here, Danny.
Oh, okay. It's the same as Emory, so I would age 20 years, and then Genasi's age basically like half elves.
Yeah, so Danny, I mean, I would say that like his hair is like maybe slightly stormier and like slightly more overcast in color, but other than that, once again, slight crow's feet maybe, but like yeah, not much of a change.
I just imagine
Boring.
that's like the eye doctors where they're like, is this better or is this
One
better?
or two.
Yeah,
And it's like,
it's like
One or two.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Pretty close.
About the same.
Close.
About the
Yeah.
same.
What would happen if we
About the same.
made Arthur put it on?
I don't want
Die.
to know.
Why?
I feel like he would.
Why?
I said I wanted to know.
What about Rowina?
No, thank you.
Okay.
Right, well, we should probably meet Aunt, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anything else
I
we
don't
need to
like
do?
how he like walks on his back legs.
It's a little.
You walk on your back legs.
It's
Those are Emory's only legs.
Oliver, she
Uncanny,
walks.
you
They
know?
walk on their legs,
yeah.
not their
Walk on your
back legs.
legs.
Imagine if I started walking like this and I'll get down on all fours and start like trying to run.
Roll an
Yeah.
acrobatics check.
Oh no.
You slip a disc.
An acrobatics check.
Ow.
31.
Emory's actually like
Shit.
really good at it, and Emory, you like do it to make a joke, but you're like, oh, this is pretty efficient, actually.
You get a +5 speed if you're on all fours.
I'll start racing Art.
Oh my god.
That's terrifying.
All right, so you guys go ahead and meet Art on the north side of the village. He's there with 6 big bags, each with like
assume
a
Oliver's dad is
bedroll.
with him, right?
And oh yeah, William was with you the whole time.
Okay, I was like, yeah, you could have stayed with Art. No.
Yeah. Actually, no. Yeah, William's been with Art.
Asking him a bunch of questions
Yeah.
the whole time.
William's been with Art, and you actually walk up,
Like that.
and William's like, "Okay, no, so, but where are me and Elaine?" And Art's
no.
like, Grandpa, I'm sorry, you are dead by the time you are. And it's like, but I'm not dead. So when I go back, am I gonna be? And like he's like trying to like figure that out.
I'm gonna pull out the plate of food and be like, "Hey, Art,
Oh.
It smells weird.
hungry?"
It's fake.
Oliver.
Oh.
You're a smart dog. I'll give him some food.
It was a test. We passed.
Sniff an illusion out. I knew
I
you.
think that's the most that Oliver's been able to lie.
I didn't.
Oh.
I didn't lie.
Yeah, he
didn't
didn't
lie.
lie. Oh my god, that's why Oliver bought that item, because it allows
only
him to
way he
lie
can
without
lie.
doing something.
He can finally do pranks.
I can finally do pranks.
Well, I've gotten each of you rations, and I've also gotten bedrolls for each of you, and I packed a bowl, and you know, it's just if we're ready to go.
I think so.
All
Are
right,
we walking?
I'm sorry, did he just say he packed a
Packed
what?
a ball.
a ball.
Oh,
Oh.
I heard
not
something
I know
else.
for fetch.
Yeah. Okay.
And so, oh yes, we are walking. We don't have really horses in the Feywild, and you don't want to jump on a centaur's back.
Speak for yourself, and I'll fly.
oh.
You see Emory's cloak once again spread out into raven wings. As
I can only do it for
Oh.
10 minutes.
Danny, chase after him.
I thought about it. No, I'm gonna let him have this one.
No.
That's nice of you. Okay, well, actually, if you guys are okay with it, I think that this is a good time for an early break, right before we start the traveling. So we'll take a bit of an early break, have a long second sesh. So stand up, stretch, get some water, but don't go anywhere, because we'll be right back.
Pretzel nuggets would work better.
What would they work better for? You'll never know. So you are leaving the Feywild village with Captain Arthur, and you are heading towards the giant mountain in the distance. And I need someone to roll a D100, please.
Me, please. I need distraction.
Sure, go ahead, you freak of nature.
A D100.
Yes,
I'm not a freak of nature. I didn't even say anything.
you are a freak of nature.
36.
In a cool way.
Okay. So you guys are walking on the road, right? And
Famously.
in the distance you hear some whistling.
Oh no.
And there is no path, remember, that you are on. You're not on a road. You're just walking through the middle of this field. You see the mountain in the distance, and you're heading to it, just like Art's map said. And you are, and in the distance, especially Danny with his goggles that I assume he has on, you see a satyr that is very obviously drunk, and he's sitting on a log. And he's whistling. And you see him in the distance.
Like, have we like just left, or is this like at the end of it? Is he drunk in the morning, or is he drunk in the end of the day?
This is like afternoon. This is like noonish.
Okay.
Hard to tell what time it is.
You're gonna roll 2 times on the travel table each day, so this is like noonish.
Our first half of the travel
Yeah,
day.
this is the first half of the day.
Got a suspicious goat man, drunken, whistling to himself, everybody.
Oh, yes.
Sorry, I do apologize.
Sometimes, not everyone still lives in the villages. Maybe he's out on his own.
He seems.
You know him?
I've never seen that man before in my life.
Is that Art or Xander?
Well, he's talking like this, so of course you should know.
It's art.
That's Art.
They're both dogs, am I right?
Hey!
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Art.
Oh, sorry.
Our dog
get,
did not
don't
like
get
that,
Xander
for the
going.
record.
Coda, like, absolutely fucking not.
He literally walked out of the room.
Goodbye. Should we just take a wider path
Smile
and
and
not?
nod.
Yeah, just take a slightly
Who's
wider.
No
leading
one
the
ma-
group here?
Arthur?
I assumed Arthur was.
Arthur, okay. As you are walking towards this satyr, the satyr kind of looks in your direction, and he says, "Oh God, the color of your fur is like shitty, bloody poop."
Who's he saying that to?
Art, and Art goes, "My word, I've never."
Should we just...
Hey,
Should we kill
I
him?
kill the
I will
satyr.
kill him.
buddy.
I will kill him. I will. Fuck
Watch
that.
your
I want
tone.
to kill him.
Oh, really? I should watch my turn? Oh my God, I look so good, but I'm the
My God.
dumb as rocks.
This is so evident that you guys are not from the city. When you see a drunk, you just, it's head down, keep walking, you just keep walking.
Come on.
Head down, keep walking.
As
Don't
he
even
says that last one to you, Oliver,
I have not.
he
continued
says the insult towards you, and as it does, mid-air, you see like this like dagger form, and it goes flying towards you, but it goes flying past you.
Oh!
Vicious mockery.
Yep.
What a
Hey,
bitch.
just watch it. Just
Keep
cool
on-
it. Maybe
come on,
maybe
come
lay off the.
Aeliana and Danny, the city ones are like, no.
We just.
I gotta lay on the booze if I'm gonna look at your ugly ass. The dagger comes out again. I'm gonna roll.
I'm not ugly.
Oh wait, no, you need to make a charisma saving throw.
Especially
I do?
Oliver, your ass is fantastic. That's really fucked up.
That's really fucked up.
Ooh, charisma. Okay. That's a 19.
Yeah, you dodge it easily.
Stop that.
Danny and I have one of Oliver's arms each, and we're trying to like, pull him.
You're lucky they're holding me back.
Is he trying to come after us?
No,
or-
he's just
He's just
drunkenly
sitting there being
on the
shitty.
log.
Let's keep walking.
He has a problem. I think he has a problem. We shouldn't.
Yes. He is
Yeah, I have
I'm
a
going
problem,
to-
and it's your face. Danny,
I am
roll
going-
roll a charisma saving throw.
Oh fuck. Okay. All right. That's 6.
6. You get hit with 2 points of psychic damage.
He's dead.
I'm
As
just
the
gonna
dagger hits
say
you.
I'm gonna say no, and I'm gonna look at him and I'm gonna cast polymorph and I'm gonna turn him into a frog.
Yeah.
Okay. He has to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
Polymorph is a
That is a 13, which I think is going to fail. And so
Fails.
you turn him into what?
I've never used polymorph before. I turn him into a frog.
Yeah. He's like,
Oh.
oh yeah, you know what? And it's just like this frog on the log now.
That is-
And then the mug of
Wow.
ale falls, pours ale on him, and then lands on him, capturing him in the mug.
Perfect.
Whoa.
That will occupy him for at least a while.
Kind of hurt.
Mama.
That was great. That was cool. That was really cool.
What was his
I
problem?
just
I
felt
mean,
like maybe I could do that, and then I did. But there may be more useful ways to do that.
that was awesome.
Satyrs
talk
are
about-
known for their tendency towards libations. One could say.
I was about to kick that guy's ass.
Oh,
Well, I hope
Father,
this
I would
teaches
just
him
love
a
to see
valuable
it.
lesson.
I love him.
Well,
You
on
okay,
we go,
Ruby?
I
Can we
suppose.
continue?
It's really, I mean, stating an objective fact here, Rowina's magic is getting really. It was always cool, but like it's getting
Good.
more. Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you.
practice really does make perfect. It seems.
Okay, that was Xander.
Yeah,
I guess it
it's a bit more cockney.
does, and I was never able to practice it before, so I guess that's cool.
That is cool.
It is very cool.
Um,
Everyone's getting more. You know, it's really nice to see. Aeliana's getting more colorful with her magic. Emory's just stabbing people out of existence.
that's
Did
very
Emery
cool.
stab somebody? How did
What am I doing, Danny?
I mean, your claws get on fire. That's
Right.
crazy.
Yeah, I mean that's
That is pretty
insane.
cool, and it doesn't hurt me.
And you're really strong and really fast.
Yeah.
And now I have this picture that will tell me the future. And so
Oh yeah.
you guys better watch out.
That
Can't
is
wait to
cool.
see what that says in the morning.
Yeah, we
What if
should
it
check
says
out in the
something
morning.
bad? What are we gonna do? Are
It's
we
But
gonna,
it's
like,
just
Possible
one
future.
possibility.
we're gonna
Yeah,
not
it's
so
one
believe in it and make
possibility.
it happen?
Well, so far it's shown that I
That could be
am
fun.
just really fucking funny,
Right.
which we've all known this. So
So that
I think
probably
it
won't
seems
happen
pretty-
tonight then.
I think it's pretty accurate.
How do you know I'm laughing at you?
He's
Obviously,
the only one in the picture.
True.
I'm also the funniest out of our group.
Wait, I thought I was the
Whoa.
only one in the picture.
If any one of us was
Danny's in the
gonna,
picture as well.
Oh.
if one of us was gonna do like a stand-up set, I think I would do probably the best.
All right, we really
Yeah, but
need to.
does the
We
picture
genuinely need to
actually work
stop
if you
right
make
now
it-
and decide who the funniest
The
is.
funniest in the group?
Well, let's keep
We all say
let's
a
let's
joke.
keep walking. I want to still get away from the
Walk and talk.
satyr.
Yes,
Yeah,
we do
yeah.
a
All
little
All right,
meeting
well,
for about an hour.
Arthur is
colors
too objective, but I think William can be pretty subjective.
No, he's gonna think that Oliver's
No,
the
he's
best
gonna
thing that's
choose-
ever happened in
I'm
the
not the
world.
he
funniest. I
won't.
know.
Yeah, Oliver's
He's
not
gonna
the
choose
funniest.
Santa.
Yeah, William's like,
My
no.
vote it would not be for myself.
Oliver would have to do really just observational humor. Like that's all he.
Listen, I
can't
think
lie.
if we're going to be honest, it's between me, Danny, and Emory. All right, if we're going to really be honest here.
I disagree.
I agree.
I think it's Emory.
Of course.
Nobody's arguing.
Emory, who do you think it is?
I mean,
Emory's a good storyteller, so I could see that translating really well into stand-up.
Emory, who do you think it is?
Are you okay,
What?
Xander?
I'm fine.
Yeah, you got something in your eye?
Nope. I was winking at
Oh.
you, and you called it out.
You were winking at me?
Right, I was.
Whoa.
And you know what that
I
is?
wonder why.
Funny.
That is pretty funny.
Oh, I was gonna
I
say.
would say the funniest though.
It was kind
I
of
was
funny
gonna
in the way
say
you called
your
it
third
out.
crush on the party.
All right, see?
Ooh,
It's not
so
Anne either.
So Danny's out. Danny's
out.
Sure.
It's about the delivery there, I think.
It's a
Danny.
little too harsh, a little too pointed.
That's my fault.
Yeah.
Making the
I will
most
say,
comic, think.
I don't know if this counts as being funny, but often the fact that Oliver can't lie is very funny.
That's true.
Yeah, but isn't that more like
Like
we're
you guys
laughing?
laughing at me.
Yeah.
Maybe I was laughing
Just should be
at
considered.
Danny for something Oliver said truthful about him.
Ooh.
Oh, maybe.
All
That's
right,
also that's
listen,
a
if I'm being
possibility.
honest, it's Emory. He's the funniest.
I think that whatever this future ends up being, if we figure out what this moment actually is, that's going to answer the question
Right.
to
We have
who
to make
is
this
the funniest
happen.
in the group, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Agreed.
No, we don't have to make it happen. We should see if it happens organically.
I mean,
we
Rowina, you
make
did
it
just
happen.
turn that satyr into a frog.
That
which
was
is
funny.
Pretty funny.
That
Yeah.
was really
That was
good.
great.
Well, he was
And I just
being
want
a
to let you
bitch.
guys know that a part of me, Angie, has healed because I live in a house where I was deemed the third funniest
Oh,
in the group.
that would
So
kill
this
me.
is really helpful,
Angie,
and I
Angie,
accepted
will you
it.
let the stream know how many people live there?
3 people.
That is funny. Then.
and I'm okay with it because they are really funny, but I
Yeah.
have always been the funny friend, and so this is really helpful for
Hard
me, and
for
I
you,
just want to
yeah.
let you know that D&D can heal you.
Good, good. Angie, because of that, you should roll a D100.
Yeah.
I already did.
Oh, okay. Then don't do that. Somebody else?
Okay.
I'll do it.
Okay.
I'm going to do it in the chat.
I can't say it. We tell me what it is.
42.
42.
42.
14.
Oh.
42.
Interesting.
The
Okay.
most drunk person on the side of the road.
You guys find a stand-up comedy club.
Weird. We
It's
all have
open
to
mic
write a
night.
routine.
And it's open mic
So
night at
fun.
the Improv.
Sorry, I'm just reading this.
What's up with that?
What's the deal with Feywild food?
What's the deal with the counter tables?
Okay, so you hear it in the distance first. You hear this. You hear multiple voices cheering and screaming. And then you start to see this structure made up of like canvas tents and tent poles. And it seems like this kind of like oblong camp has been made. And as you get closer, you see that the tents are surrounding this large track. And it looks like a race has been set up
Danny?
here.
Easy money.
And you approach, and there's a large enough crowd that you're kind of just able to approach and not really, nobody really turns their heads. It's all kinds of people here who are cheering on. You do see that the main populace of this race is Eladrin, which are Feywild elves. So they have like a lot longer ears. Their skin and hair usually matches the season that they are associated with, winter, summer, spring, fall. And so you see, but there you also see plenty of animal humanoids, genasi, all kinds of people. And it looks like there's currently a few bookies going around accepting bets for the upcoming race. And you see what looks like unicorns that are in these, like, I don't know what it's called at the start of the races, but
Are
they're
we
in
at
these
the
little,
ponies?
like, they're at these little kennels that are at the start of a track. And you see that there are people in there with them. And you see somebody going around, go right, you's gonna win, get your order in, get your bet in here. Oh.
Guys, can we stop?
What's going on?
That's our funniest friend.
Unicorn. Unicorns racing.
It's true.
And this
But
is a
I
little
got it.
gnomish
Oh,
man who's walking around.
Oh, I love
This
him.
big,
Yeah, of
like
course.
one like classic
Of course.
like this like wooden
White beard.
tray that is like strapped to him by these
Yeah.
suspenders that he's like walking around with, you know.
It's perfect.
Hey yous guys, can I interest
place a
you
bet?
in some betting placing?
What's going on here?
Yeah.
These are the annual unicorn races.
Whoa.
Annual?
Just in time.
Ooh.
Yeah, of course.
Do you have a
Yes.
program?
Oh yeah,
information
no, of
about
course.
the
Oh yeah, of course.
horns? What do you call
And
them?
he pulls a little lever, and this like scroll pops up like above him that like climbs up, and you see the list of unicorns. And they
What
are
are
all
some of the
listed
names of
by
them?
they're all listed by team, so it's like team blank, team blank, team blank. And you
What
see
are some of the names of the teams?
yeah, of course. You see Team Crescent. You see Team Harvest. You see Team Blood. You see Team Full. And you realize that like any kind, you see Team Blue. You realize that these are a lot of moons, types of moons.
That's so cool.
I want Team Super Pink.
Harvest.
Team Super Pink. Okay, well, how much gold you putting down?
1 gold.
1 gold coming back at ya if you win.
Oh boy.
The odds are 30-1 for Super Pink.
That good?
Long shot.
That means you get more if he wins. Right?
I don't really
the
understand
highest
how that
odds.
is.
The highest odds that you see are 100-1 for Team Blood.
Mind.
I don't understand betting at all.
Same.
It means if you bet 1 gold coin, you'll get 30 back.
I
10
love
gold
betting.
on Team Blood.
10 gold on Team Blood. We got a rich masochist here.
Looks like a
Oliver
healthy
loves
horse.
gambling.
What if-
So look over-
What if I wanted to race 3 unicorns?
you want to?
Oh, you're gonna have to get yourself a unicorn and a team.
Ooh, I have an idea.
I just
How
meant
long
me
do we
on
have?
foot, like racing
I
against the.
There's gonna be many
Exactly what I was
teams.
thinking.
There's gonna be many races today. Oh, looks like this one's about to start. Bettings are closed. Bettings are
Shit,
closed.
that was all my gold.
And you see that a small kinku walks out onto the track, and it simply raises its mouth to the air, opens its mouth, and you just hear the sound of a gunshot come out of the
Oh
kinku.
god, that's awesome!
and the gates are open, and you all of a sudden realize what this race is. Coming out of all of these kennels, you see 4 individuals per unicorn, all dressed in uniforms that signify what team they are, lifting the unicorns and running down the track while lifting the unicorns. And they're running. This is literally
Oh.
what is
I
written
hate it
in
here.
this thing.
That's what's written.
It's what is
We can win
written
this.
in this travel table, that the it's like pony races, but the races that the owners are carrying
The
horses.
horses.
So,
This is how it should be done.
you see them all just sprinting down this track. They're really struggling. They're going like genuinely like 10 feet per second. Like it's very slow.
Come on, Team Blood.
And there's a Team Blue in the very far back, towards the like latter half of the race, falls over and dies from exhaustion. Because they've been running all
Oliver,
day,
don't do
and they're
it.
just so tired, and they just literally just fall over and die. And people keep running.
Wait, what team
and,
was that? Sorry.
Team Blue.
Blue.
That was Team
Oh,
Blue.
thank God. Okay.
Okay, so we need to roll a D100. One of you go.
I've been rolling.
I'll do it. We'll do it
I
in
have
the
this in my hand.
2.
2. Okay, so with a 2, Team Blood wins the race, coming across, meaning Oliver gets 100 gold,
101?
and Angie, you lose your
No,
gold.
he
Oh,
paid
I get
10
1,000
gold.
gold.
Yeah,
Oh
he
yeah, I forgot it was 10 gold. Yeah.
What
So
the
you
fuck?
get 1,000 gold, Oliver.
Wow,
and you
we've
see
made our
him-
money back from
You
the.
see him come up,
Shit, we
and
should
he
have
just
bought
like,
the whole bag.
and he goes, "Wow, big winner! You better not have rigged these races.
I just got here. I don't. I did.
Better not have rigged these races."
I promise I did not.
We loved it. What a wonderful event.
Big
What's
winner!
the
Big
matter,
winner!
Tom?
Everybody, the Phantom Detective of Waldria!
Why did?
How do you know
How
that?
do you know?
What?
How'd you know that? How'd you know that I was the Phantom Detective of Wolf?
I recognize that badge anywhere.
Oh, thank God.
Like, how did you know my name was Oliver?
Does he seem
It's
like
the name
he
tag.
actually knew the badge?
Roll an insight check.
I rolled a natural 20.
Oh shit! Not only does he, yes, he must recognize it because this guy is the spitting image of Gregor,
Which one's Gregor?
What?
the blacksmith, the gnome blacksmith in
Oh.
Montreal.
Oh,
Whoa.
Or hard root.
right.
Like spitting image, older or younger?
Wasn't he the one that we left the kid with?
Relative.
Yeah.
It looks like maybe brother.
Oh, brother.
Hmm?
Twin.
Hard root?
Yeah,
I know Gregor.
you know my brother.
We're friends, kind of.
Oh
sort of.
my god, that's amazing!
Yeah, I'll tell him you said hello. if you're
Oh,
on good
please don't. We're
terms.
on horrible terms.
Okay, good.
Oh
good.
God. Okay.
My family hates that I moved to the Feywild.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah.
Why?
I mean, it sucks here, so.
Do you want me to tell
No,
him
this
you
is the
died?
best place ever.
What?
Oh my god.
I can tell him you died, and then they'll just...
Perfect.
Great.
Perfect.
Wait, can you lie though?
Why? How do you know that?
We should go.
I'm just making sure. Like, can you lie?
Bye.
I'm gonna try to say yes, but I say no.
Okay. Like this pin
No.
is.
Yeah.
He
No,
goes.
no, I
God
can't.
damn pin
Oh, that's weird.
I guess we'll be off.
All right.
Yes.
See you, Oliver Burroughs.
All right. I'm looking
said
for
your
a
middle name,
badge
too,
that
that'd be
says
really
Oliver
weird.
Burroughs on it.
It doesn't.
I know.
All right. Do you guys leave the races?
I can't. I feel like I
You
can't.
just
But
need so
Danny
much
wanted
money.
to.
No, once I saw that they were, carrying unicorns, it kind of took
We
the.
can still polymorph you into a unicorn. We
I
carry.
But that
Turn
wouldn't
somebody
make because
into a
but then someone else would have to carry
It
me.
would just be
No,
fun.
we are on the way to a very
Ah.
important quest. We need to keep moving.
I would.
Right,
I
remind me, what's our quest?
I would make a beautiful unicorn though.
We're off to kill the witch.
Which one of us do you think would make the
We're up to
best
kill
looking
the
unicorn?
witch.
What?
Mine?
I think Rowina would look really
Ooh,
cool.
a
Rowena
green
would
unicorn?
be the
That'd
prettiest
be cool.
unicorn, yes.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Rowena would be the prettiest unicorn.
A green unicorn.
Oh, thank you. I don't
think
we have time for
A
me.
blue
to-
unicorn with
It
like
isn't
cloud
2
mane would be pretty but that's just
That would be very cool.
Pretty,
We would
pretty.
make a cool unicorn duo.
About an all black unicorn with a glistening white mane.
How about a big dog with a horn?
I love
Hey,
that
there you
too.
go.
I like that too. I think we would all
Oh, do
make
you want to
great
be a
unicorns.
unicorn?
I love it.
I could
Aw.
I could make a horn that you can wear.
I
You want?
must earn it, Father.
You're right. You're right.
You've raised a very earnest
Tell
dog.
this witch, and I'll make you as many horns as you want.
Oh, goodness. Well, this looks like a perfect place to camp.
Circle, circle, circle.
As the whole
Is the sun going down?
It doesn't. It's still right up in the middle of the sky.
Oh God. Let
I'm
this
sorry,
end.
Emory.
Emory, roll a. I'll have you do these rolls. Roll a d4. Evens or odds? Evens.
D4.
No night.
What is no night?
Evens.
Oh, I got a 1.
Okay, so you're setting up camp, and then over the course of what feels like 5 minutes, the sun sets and the moon rises.
Ah! Like somebody just.
Like it literally, it like you can actively watch it moving. It's over 5 minutes, so it's like it is kind of
Yeah.
slow, but you see it happening.
That's gotta wreak havoc on the tides.
Oh well, there's no oceans in the Feywild, Father.
Oh.
Although I did read.
Well, at least not around here. I haven't seen any.
Scary book about.
Scary
Never mind.
stories? Are we telling scary stories? We can tell scary stories. Do we want to tell scary stories?
Sounds like you're about to break up.
Do we want to tell scary stories?
Yeah.
Do we want to tell scary stories?
I thought it was gonna be like a
This is my
song.
scary
Yeah.
story song.
Why do I feel like art would be played by a young Tim Curry? I'm like, he's just like,
That's pretty good
let's
casting.
tell a scary
Oh
story.
my
Tim
Pretty
Curry
good
from
casting.
Muppet Treasure Island.
yeah.
Yeah, we could tell 6. I don't know if I can.
Hey, Oliver, your dad. Can I talk to you?
Your dad.
Sure, my father.
Older, your dad.
No, this is that was Zach
I know.
saying your dad.
I know.
He pulls you to the side and
Yeah,
he goes,
How's
Hey.
it going? Hey,
"Hey, what the fuck's going on, son?"
in what way?
Excuse me?
What?
What's happening, Oliver?
Like,
Is
why
this
are we
real?
here? To be honest, and I can only be honest, I don't know. My best guess is I'm dreaming,
But I'm me for sure.
and that's exactly what you would say in a dream.
No, he doesn't do that. But he says,
Oh my god.
"Can you do me a favor?
Anything that I
Can
can.
you message your mother?"
Ooh, yeah. What do you want to? I will do that. And are you ready to? Are you ready?
Whenever
for this?
you are.
Oh wait, there's a wrinkle. She doesn't know that you're gone.
Yes, she does.
No, she doesn't.
No, she doesn't.
What? We told her that there was
No, we
something
told Jay.
suspicious.
We told Jay to watch over her because they didn't
That's
want
right,
because
she
they knew
would've-
that
she
she would
would've
like
done something.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot
And
everything.
they did wanted her to play along so that she would stay safe.
Oh my goodness.
That's right. Oh, I don't like it.
I could.
And at this point, they have fucked for sure
Why would you say that?
to make you think about it.
Ah!
Jay and his mom?
The fake dad, the fake Oliver. That's
Fake William.
That's legit, like,
oh yeah, fake William. Yeah.
I could try to
what?
scry on
Emily,
mom.
he's gone. Bye, Emily.
What'd you say?
I could try to scry on her to see if
Good
he's
God.
still there. Maybe.
So you think if I got a message, I can't really get a message to her then? It would ruin things.
It might.
I haven't seen.
I
her
don't
in
know.
weeks,
It's been
Oliver.
a while since I've checked in on her, longer than it should have been. So things may have changed. I don't know. She could be aware of what's going on.
Well, it's up to you. Maybe
I will.
just
scry
send a
on
message
her.
and see if she's all right. Or scry. It's
I'm gonna
up to you.
scry first.
Okay.
I haven't seen her in a long time. You can't see her with this, but I can.
Oliver, you go to scry on your mother, and you are very familiar with your mother. So this is a easy spell to cast. Do you have like an orb or anything, or
Yeah, I have that cannonball that
Yes.
was buffed until it's like
Yeah.
shiny.
Oh, yeah.
And you're looking into that, and you see your mother, and you see her walking next to your father by a garden, and you see her pointing out, and then you see her walking next to Ezekiel. She looks a lot younger. She's wearing
Oh.
robes.
It's the Feywild.
You see her all of a sudden on the front porch of your house in Pineville, and she's holding a little mini you. Then you see her, and you start seeing these like flashes, and it's like, and it gets a little out of hand, and then it shuts you out of it.
Oh, that was a lot.
What happened? Is she all right?
I don't know. I think so. It was like I saw a lot of her life all at once. I think the Feywild is causing some
Oh,
interference.
right. Okay.
I can message her and see how she's doing if there's any questions you want me to ask, but maybe they won't be directly from you. But I can still message her.
Sure. Yeah. Just ask her if she's all right.
Okay. Yeah, I'll message her.
Okay.
Hey mom, it's Oliver. Just checking in. How are you? How's dad? How's Art? I love you. And that's it.
You hear your mother's voice come back to you. And for a second, it's incredibly relieving. Until you hear the words that she's saying. I don't know who Oliver is. Zeke, is this a prank? We're a little busy right now. Are you coming? What is happening here? Who is this?
If you
I may have just named myself
totally
in the
different.
past.
You just
May have
named
pulled
yourself?
I may have pulled it back to the future. I think I talked to past mom. Feywild's kind of fucked up. I don't think it's gonna work.
Is Kelsey frozen for everybody else?
Yeah.
Oh, there
she's
she is.
back.
Hey,
You just gotta
Kelsey.
talk shit about it. That's the first time it's happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you say
yeah,
anything while you were around, Kelsey? Okay.
No, I realized it pretty quickly and I stopped
Okay.
talking.
Okay. So yeah, you realize that like sending messages or doing spells that require like reaching out from the Feywild to the material plane, there's gonna be that weird timey-wimey stuff.
Yeah.
Timey-wimey. A
Timey-wimey.
quangle, perhaps?
A quangle, yeah.
Too many quangles.
Jeremy
in one,
Baramy.
you can't get through.
Don't.
Jeremy Barry.
I'm stressed. Don't.
The Feywild is the eye of Jeremy Barry.
Wow.
Okay, so now we know. Don't do any, like,
Or do, because that
Future
could
magic.
be really cool.
Yeah, but is it a real past or a real future?
I don't know, but send a message to Aeliana.
Oh. No.
Alright, sure.
That good. I can.
No. I was just maybe that
What
wouldn't
if
work though because she's
I
right
could-
here.
Yeah, you're right. We're both in the Feywild.
What if you could message? What if you could message somebody and warn them of something?
I mean,
If you messaged me, would you like warn me in the past about like, hey, don't go do this thing?
What if you tried to message yourself?
Ooh.
Oh!
I don't want to mess with my past
would
because
hurt.
then it might not lead me to this future.
My past is fucked up. You can mess with it.
That's really nice, Oliver.
I also don't want you to just like disappear out of existence. I don't know how it works.
I don't think I would disappear.
How do
Your
you know?
past is connected to ours. What if you never ended up with us? What if
Oh,
you're not
that's
with
true.
us anymore?
Well, it kind of seems like, from what I'm understanding from Skip and Art and everything, is that it's all different people. It's not us. It's not like there's one continuous us throughout the universe, right? There's
Hmm.
multiple us's.
It's so fucked up.
I hate it here.
Magic is weird.
Just thinking
How
about
can there
that.
be more of me? I barely have one grasp on one of me.
Probably all of you do.
Do you know? I don't know really where Mom came from. She didn't come from the Feywild, did she?
Your mother? No. She came from. She was born and raised in Akios, in the dynasty.
Just with the wild magic. I don't know if it was maybe a
I guess I don't know a lot about her lineage. She was never very open about it.
Right. I'm sure Mom is fine.
I'm sure she is too. She's much more capable than I give her credit to be. I just worry. But
Speaking of worrying, I'm also worried that because you are here, will Moldrak take it out on somebody that's still captive?
is there a way to send me back?
No. But I didn't think. No, we can't send you back.
We wouldn't even if we knew how to.
I don't want to. What if? I mean, Danny, your mom's there.
I know.
It's my fault.
It's not a fault to accidentally rescue your dad from a horrible situation.
It's selfish.
It's not, you're not being selfish. I asked you to do something cool. And if anything, if you want to blame someone, blame your god. He's the one that decided what was going to go on.
What's your beef with Barnum? How much does he have to do for you?
Oh, we don't need to talk about that.
Listen,
Alright.
if what Skip and Art are saying is true, then when we get back, your dad would only have just gone missing,
That is true.
and we can deal with it then.
There's a good chance that I am asleep on second watch right now, so...
Is that Angie or Emory?
Yes.
Okay.
Does somebody have a sending stone?
Multiple
I do.
people do.
Because
I have two. I have one to Linda and one to Damien.
a sending stone is connected from stone to stone. So if we
Not
were to
time to
talk
time.
into, yeah, it's
Sure.
not connecting with a person. So if we were to talk to the sending stones rather than
Let's try it.
sending sendings.
Good try.
So Emory
Should
would
we-
bring that up. Emory would be like, hey,
That's
we've
a
got stones, right?
Really good idea, Emery.
That is a great idea.
Yeah.
Should we
Brilliant.
reach out to Damien?
Yeah.
I
There's-
mean,
so who
we
are
could
the
reach out
options?
to everybody.
Wyndham,
Damien,
Damien,
Linda.
or Linda.
And Wyndham, right?
I said
Oh, I
Wyndham.
said Wyndham.
Oh, I thought you said Linda twice.
Wyndham.
No,
Linda.
Wyndham, Damien, or Linda. Sorry.
Wyndham, Damien, Linda.
So I mean, as long as like we just tell them where we're at, and maybe that can help us focus in on where we need to re-enter the time quangle.
Good idea. Ask him what.
All right, I'll get on my sitting stone.
He did that really
Hey.
fast. He's really
Hey,
excited to talk
Windy. We're in the Feywild.
You get as many words as you want with this one.
Oh, sweet. Hey, Windy, we're in the Feywild. Just testing this out. On our way to kill a witch. Kind of testing out the whole time separation thingamabob. When did we? I think it's like the phone like kind of goes.
Yeah.
When did we leave? When, like at what time? What date was?
to. 2 sunsets ago.
Okay, but what was the
Yeah.
date?
You know the date, and you.
Yeah.
Say it.
Oh.
Okay, so we left this here at this time. Don't know what time it is for you. Just kind of checking it out. All right. Talk
Second
to you
day of
later.
waxing winter.
You hear a response back. Danny, don't call me Wendy. I'm heading to Ronhar to meet you. I thought you're in the Feywild. Also, that's today.
Okay, it's working. It's working.
What's blah blah blah, and he's like, yeah, what's going on?
Hey, we're good. I basically hear women
Oh,
confirm the day, and I
okay.
just put it back. And, okay, we're good.
It's muffled as it gets like put back in here.
So anyway, I was.
We're good.
I wonder
a
what would
bye
happen
dial?
if you sent him a message tomorrow. Would he get it like 1 millisecond after that one?
Oh, maybe.
He's gonna think you're double
We'll have to try
texting.
tomorrow.
Too much for my brain to understand. I just want to hit something with a hammer.
Hit me, father.
Oh no! I will do this though, and I'll take his ball and the hammer and hit it like a baseball.
Whoa.
Oh,
Roll a athletics check.
I love that.
21.
So it goes 210 feet.
And so does Ari.
God damn.
I mean, that's not even a home run in a ballpark. But he was just lightly
200
tapped.
feet is pretty.
Yeah. And he goes sprinting after it.
Look at him go!
Too fast.
We got some time.
So- Are we camping?
Yeah, we're staying
Yes.
here, right?
Yeah. No real need for tents. Honestly, it's such nice weather. I might just lay out my bedroll, sleep under the Feywild stars.
Hell yeah.
Does it rain here?
No, not really.
Good
And
boy.
he drops it down in front of you.
Boy.
I'll tie.
I
him
want
out
to
with
try
some-
running like him.
Oh, do you guys want to race to the ball?
Yes.
Yes. Nice.
Marie has such.
All right,
Emily,
roll
you're
an
muted.
athletics
God.
check.
Marie's so that weird kid on the
6.
playground.
I'm like the hobby horse
6?
girls.
Yes, I was. Yes.
It hits a tree.
Oh,
I
so it goes
got,
60 feet.
Yeah.
Roll an acrobatics check, Emory. First of all.
33.
33. Okay, so your speed is not hindered. So you just use your. So you're on all fours, but you're doing your normal speed. His is
Yeah.
35 feet, so
Aw.
he'll use
But you can
his.
dash
But you can
and-
bonus action dash, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, you. The thing is, though, is that you're both. You get there at the same time. You would be able to run. Well. how
You
does
have to
that
wrestle
work?
him for it.
No, you're faster than him because you can bonus action dash, which means in the same amount of time you can go further, which means you are.
Yeah,
faster.
I could go 60 feet,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
he can go 35.
Yeah, so you sprint forward, and you get there before him, and he and you like turn back to like. I don't know, like maybe celebrate or like, you're like, ha, I got it. And he's like, oh, great job, Ember, you got it. Are you going to bring it back or do you want me to, maybe?
Oh.
They're
You
playing.
you can.
Okay, thank you.
And I hand it to him.
And he takes it, and he runs back, and he drops it. Okay, that's enough for me. I'm tired.
I'm tired.
And he just like circles and then lays down.
I'll brush him with the comb of styling. I have the comb of styling.
Oh,
Wow.
and his leg.
I told you this comb was a great purchase. Look at him. He's dreaming.
Look at him.
Speaking of dreaming, who's wearing the ring tonight?
No.
Oh,
Put it on
me.
Arthur. Can we put it on Arthur right now?
Yeah, we can put it on Arthur
See what
right
he's
now. What
dreaming
he's
about.
Okay, sure. Yeah. You put it on.
Saying it right
Arthur.
now, never put that ring on me.
I might.
I hate it.
You put the ring on Arthur.
Why?
And
You don't need to worry about that.
Arthur doesn't need to roll because he dreams about pretty much the same thing over and over again.
Food.
You see this image literally
Or running.
projects. It's like a minor illusion, 5-foot cube image that projects up, which is pretty big. It's a TV. And it's basically like a TV. And you see this image of Art running through a field of hot dogs. And he just like stops every once in a while and just like eats a bunch of them, and then he keeps running, and then he all of a sudden it starts raining ketchup and mustard, and he's like,
Loves condiments.
Oliver, I told you that giving him that hot dog that one time was not a
Who's been feeding him? Who's been feeding him
I
like
was
No,
this?
it was literally, it was one hot dog once. It was one time.
Well, clearly over the
One time.
decades, it's been a lot more.
I mean, no, I think he just really wants another one that
I know.
bad.
I know what I'm gonna get him. as soon
Listen,
as-
I don't know. I'm not going to
Try
try
not
to
to
make
give
any
people
correlations
food.
between me and Art, but hot dogs fucking hit every time, and
they do.
and that's what I'll say. You know.
They do.
I'll put ketchup on a hot dog. I didn't raise my son that way.
Hey, ketchup is great.
I never took you guys to
Aeliana
Hanks
makes
and
no
Daria.
eye
Oliver's from
contact,
Pineville,
and
not
like,
Chicago.
Yeah, ketchup
Okay.
sucks, ketchup sucks,
I'm from the burbs.
All right. So, does anybody want to do anything before you fall asleep for the evening, Angie?
Yes. Long overdue,
Uh-oh.
but I would probably try to organize either taking my watch with Rowina or going and talking to Rowina
Yeah.
before watches.
Of course.
Take a watch together.
Hey. How are you
Hey.
doing here? Are you feeling
I'm
okay?
fine, but are you okay?
No, this place sucks. I don't know if I made that abundantly clear.
Yeah, I don't think. I mean, I think we need to get to the witch and kill the witch.
No, we
and
will
then
do
that's-
what we need to do. I will be on board. I am a team player now.
I can try to during the day when we're traveling. I can try to like pull some more shadows around you a little bit, make it a little more comfortable. Maybe.
I mean, it's not, yeah, it's, the sun part sucks, and the time thing sucks, but how, like, I know that they said we could get back to right where we left off, but I feel like we left a lot behind.
I agree. It was hard for me to say yes to even doing this.
And I'm not mad, I'm just scared, I guess. We were almost done. We got all of the heirlooms, and I don't know, I just felt good about it, and now I'm freaking out a little bit. And I told you I would tell you when I was having
Yes,
feelings, and
okay. Number one, I am freaking out a little bit too because this is crazy and
Okay.
what?
okay.
But okay, here's what I'm coming back to, right? Is of all the things that we need to deal with, the one that keeps getting put on the back burner is figuring out how to save our mother in some way. And this witch being Kynan feels like, I don't know how it will help or solve anything, but it's the first thing we've come across that is connected and that could do something.
Yeah. Can I say something else crazy?
Anything.
It kind of makes me, like, all of this it makes me want to check on Damien.
We can.
And I don't know why, I guess just,
Let's check on him.
yeah?
Do you want to do it?
Okay.
Can you do the sending stone?
And this is a 25-word one, right? Or can we just say whatever? No?
The stones
Any-
you can do as many words
The
as
stones.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
just it's just
okay.
once per day. That's the only issue.
Sick. I would, like, take the sending stone and, like, squeeze Rowina's hand. Hi, Damien. It's me, Emory. Rowina's here too, but we're on the sending stone. She can't hear you, I don't think. But we're in the Feywild. Everything's good. Everything's cool. We're okay. How are things where you're at? What?
What day?
What
Ask him
date?
it
What
is.
is the date? Just for fun and shits and giggles. Just asking. Things are weird here, so we're just trying to keep a sense. Will you check on Linda and make sure Linda's okay? And also, if you have any news about the movements of the dragons, and if you also maybe could check in on Danrek. I don't know if you can get there really easily, but if just maybe there's any word about Rowina, because Oliver's dad, we got him back, and that was pretty cool, but I don't think that was related to any sort of... And, Moldrak is the king, and, okay, just be on the lookout. Okay, bye, Damien. Bye.
Okay.
That was great.
There was so much more, I think, that I missed, but maybe that's
okay.
enough for him to start, I guess.
You
miracle.
you hear a response, and
I'm dizzy.
Damien says, "Emory, I think I got all that down.
Got it all down.
It's very good to hear from you. Feywild. Very dangerous place. Be careful.
Very dangerous.
It's the 2nd of Mentaria, which is the day that you disappeared.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all very good information to learn. Reports are not good out of Ronhar. The city has been pretty much leveled.
Oh.
Danrek is fine as far as I know. Linda is well. The king, interesting. Are you alright? It's good to hear from you, my son.
Well, that was good. He's fine. Everything's fine.
You know, he gave this to me, I think, because he thought that I might be the most likely to use it. But really, he gave it to us, so...
Well, I could hold
Use
on
it.
to it if you wanted me to.
Absolutely.
Okay, yeah, and if you ever want to use it, you can just come and find me, and I'll
Yes.
definitely. Yeah, it's ours, but I will just hold on to it.
I have one with Linda as well, if you'd ever like to check on her or reach out to her.
Okay, you hold on to that one.
Okay.
Cool. I'm scared to go to sleep.
Well, we're on watch right now, so that's good.
Yeah, well, like normally.
Oh, be alright. Other people will be on watch.
Well, mostly I'm scared to wake up and things be not the way they are normally, if that makes sense.
Well, whatever happens when we wake up, I'll be here.
Ooh, telling people your feelings makes your chest
It's a
feel
lot.
light. Yeah.
Yes. But do you feel,
Yeah, I feel like I
Like-
can, and I like crack my back. Like, yeah. Disgusting.
Disgusting.
Dead.
Yeah.
It wakes all of us up. You cracking.
Told you we didn't need the horn.
How are you doing?
Um,
I just spilled a lot on you, I guess. I just want to make sure.
no, I'm okay. I'm fine. I just want to make sure that, I mean, I've always wanted to see the Feywild, and it's amazing, but I want to make sure that we stay on track and we get back.
Okay.
But I'm okay. Have you written anything since we've been here?
Mm-mm. I haven't really written
Yeah.
in a long time.
Well, you should. Maybe it would make you feel better.
Okay.
I can watch. I mean, not watch you write.
I was like, don't watch me write. That's
No, I won't. I won't.
okay. And I'll just like kind of like scoot in a little closer and like watch while I'm like, write while I'm like pressed, like my back is like pressed to her shoulder.
Maybe like back to back.
Yeah.
Cute.
Oh, I want that art.
Alright.
You hear that, Bees? Bees isn't out in the chat, but Bees hears
okay.
it. All right. Anybody else? Any conversations or anything that you want to have for the evening?
I did want to find Rowina, maybe before that.
Okay, yeah.
Popular.
Miss Poplar. Hey, hi. Hi.
Hi.
First of all, how you doing? Art.
Fine.
Good.
Is that okay?
He's just sleeping. He has night terrors.
Oh.
He howls in his sleep. I
You
think
see
I-
the ring, the projected dream is him being chased by a really big cat.
Oh.
Oh no.
But
He's
then
gotta look out for himself.
he hears Oliver, and it switches to Oliver on a porch playing something on a lute with Art just like sitting there.
I can't even play the lute. It's,
You look a little older in the thing.
oh, maybe I pick up the lute. Okay, that's fun.
Maybe I'll
Cool.
teach you.
Oh, maybe Danny does know. Anyways, Rowina,
What's up?
I would like to ask a favor, and if it's too much, you can say no.
Anything.
You can cast polymorph. I saw you do it for the first. time,
Apparently
which
I can, yes.
is really cool. Can you do it to 2 people?
That's an excellent question. Let me think on it for just a moment.
Okay, take your time.
Let's see.
I don't think you can yet, because I think you'd have to cast it at a higher level. Is it a 4th or 5th level spell?
It is
I don't even know if you can
a
upcast it. I could have looked this up.
4th level.
Oh, well then you might be able to.
It doesn't
No, it doesn't say if you upcast it. Anything
say.
Okay, so
So no.
it would specify if you could.
Okay,
Yeah.
never mind.
You
No.
can cast it at a higher level, but it doesn't do anything.
Why?
I had an idea that you could turn me and Aeliana into birds, but if you can't do it, so it's fine. And I thought that we could like fly in the Feywild, and I thought that would be like a cute thing.
That's okay, but maybe we could find somebody else who can cast polymorph at some point. Maybe back at the village or something.
Maybe it was just an idea I had. I thought.
It's a good idea.
Could you make us fly?
I think so.
That would be fun too.
I can. I mean, I can just make you fly with my staff. I think.
Oh wait, do you have twin spell, Rowina, as a meta magic?
Did I take twin spell? I took a new one. What did I take? I don't remember. Let's see. Quicken spell. I forgot to pick it, so I meant to pick twin spell. It's just not there. But yeah, that was the one I was gonna pick.
Twin spell would allow you to do it.
Twin spell is awesome, and I think it's my favorite meta magic.
Well then.
I think that is the one you
kidding.
were thinking about doing, because we talked about how the problem
We
that
did.
Rowena has is not being able to like she misses one person and like that's her whole turn.
That's just it. Yeah.
Well, yeah, if you could, that would be awesome.
Actually, yes, I can.
Cool.
When?
Tomorrow?
Sure.
Right. Cool, thank you. And anything I could do for you magic-wise or other, just let me know.
You have done more for this group than anybody could ever repay you for.
Well, I'm happy to help.
Cute.
I'm gonna go to bed.
Cute.
I'm gonna sleep like Evan does, a corpse.
Called out.
Some people don't even know who Evan is. He hasn't been on CharmedPersons in forever.
Forever.
Forever. All right, you all get the benefits of a long rest. You awaken the next day. Time is yours, Danny.
I will say, because I guess like by the transitive property, Danny would probably be the one to take the final watch. I want to finally use the thing that I get from my background as an entertainer.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And do encouraging song. As you finish a short or long rest, you can play a song on a musical instrument with which I have proficiency and give heroic inspiration up to 4 allies.
Whoa!
Wow.
Oh yeah.
This is different from DM inspiration. It is, you mark it probably in the same spot on your sheet if you mark your DM inspiration where I mark mine, but heroic inspiration is separate from DM inspiration, and it lasts 24 hours? Is that what it says? Yeah.
Cool.
It's the
So
same
just
thing
on-
as DM inspiration, but it's different, like as far as, you know.
You can have 2 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So yeah, I'll just do like this the standard like pure get.
I suddenly want to wake up.
on a lute. I think we established when Oliver proposed that we had a lute on us.
You did, yeah,
Yes.
because I think that's one of the only other times that you've done. I think you have done this one other time.
I think I tried to, but then like
Tried
it just
to
ended up
or
not.
something.
Yeah, maybe.
We were trying
Yeah.
to be quiet, and you were like, "Yeah."
That's right. We were trying to be quiet about something.
I'm gonna do it. No, shh.
Okay, so who do you choose?
I'll give heroic inspiration to say Xander, Aeliana,
Fuck
Emory, Oliver.
yeah. Nice.
Wow.
Or Rowena.
Thank you.
A lot of Rowena.
Everyone's
saving
wanted to
for
talk
us,
to
right?
Rowena today.
Yeah, everyone's wanted to
Yeah,
talk to
that's
her.
fair.
Plus, Rowena typically is far away. If we like, typically if bad stuff happens, Rowena 1 has alert, and then 2 is farther
I think
away
it's
from like
a good
immediate combat.
Just
Solid.
ranked your
All
favorite.
right.
I'm mad, but it's fair.
I'm mad,
Emory,
but it's fair.
Emory, your picture frame
My picture.
this morning shows. Oh wait, first, Emory, can you roll a d4 for me?
A D4.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Tell me what you got.
I got a 1 again.
A 1. So it does not. No, it does change. Evens, it doesn't change. Odds, it does. So the sun comes up. Wait, no.
Oh, the sun. Okay. I
Yeah,
see.
evens, it doesn't change. Odds, it does change.
It's
So yeah,
still nice.
the sun comes up then.
And Kenny Chesney starts playing.
Yeah. So anyway, your portrait shows you and your party members walking through a colorful field, and there's some boulders in the field.
Are they nice boulders?
It looks
That
like
is a
some
nice
nice
boulder.
boulders.
Are boulders like in the ground or like falling out?
No, just in the ground.
Okay.
Oh, pretty chill.
Through a
Yeah.
boulder field.
That would be such a different picture.
Ah!
Yeah, just a little jaunt through some boulder fields.
It's gonna
Um,
rain boulders at some point.
All right,
Until it
who
shows
wants to
something
roll
really
the
bad.
D100 for the first half of the day?
I've already done it.
I can do it.
Okay, give it to me.
Also, I do think that Aeliana does get up earlier than usual, and she does actually
Do a
some
salutation?
kind of
Ah!
salutation.
What is
Yes.
what image do you think she creates?
Well, I think that what she does is she goes kind of further out in the field a little bit and just like tries to get her skirt color, like her skirts are very colorful, so she tries to just like see how far she can spread the color of the skirt onto the grass. I think that's all she's doing to start
Okay.
with, just
Cool.
testing
Love it.
kind of how far.
And you're definitely able to do that for sure.
82.
82 for the first half of the day.
Roll
Good roll.
whammies.
Uh-oh.
It's reading a lot.
Oh,
Oh,
don't!
no.
Please don't say it was
Boulders
bad.
fall from the sky.
Boulders fall.
Do we get to fight something? Do we get to fight something?
No, he just looks confused more than anything.
Okay, so
I'm scared.
Zach's rethinking why he chose this table.
It's something more
Zach did not
confusing
read
than
the
carrying
table.
horses.
at first you hear all of a sudden Arthur stops.
What is it, boy?
Everyone,
He went out.
we need shelter now.
What?
We need shelter now. Fuck.
What
Is there shelter around us? Like,
You're in the
is
middle
there?
of a field.
That's what I thought.
Oh no! I
Row.
don't have.
What do we do? We need shelter right now, or we may never be seen again.
Minor, can someone illusion us like something above us?
Oh, I could do. Everybody, get in the grass.
Get in the
And I'm
grass.
gonna-
Okay, yeah.
Just lay down in the grass, and then I
Mhm.
will just change the color of the grass to be more grass. I don't know.
What you
Some
can
more
do
grass.
is you feel yourself like having somewhat of a control over the grass, and you like have the grass kind of like mold over the party, and like you change the color so that it doesn't look like bent and stretched.
Yeah. Okay,
and
that's fine.
and you guys hear it first. What sounds like a flock of birds
Oh no.
that gets louder and louder and louder to the point where it's deafening. And then eventually you see what looks like a moving cloud covering the entire sky
What?
as a vicious continent spanning flock of starlings, nightingales, and whippoorwills with razor sharp beaks, claws, and booming calls flies across the sky. And the fools who stay in the flight path are quickly doomed and will never be seen again. But luckily, you have.
I'll lean to Rowina and be like, maybe we do the birds a different night.
All of a sudden, I mean, it's just like if you've ever been near a tornado when it's going
continent
around, or like
standing.
you're under a train track, like this
Yeah.
like roaring of just like birds flying and cawing, and it lasts
That's
a
apocalyptic.
full 10 minutes. Just 10 minutes of
I've
straight
seen this movie.
flying and beating of wings and caws, and then eventually it fades away. And then Art stands up. All right, we're good for another 10 years.
What?
We're good for another 10 years.
Do we need to warn
You know?
somebody?
Oh, if everyone should be able to hear them coming. But the village might lose some people.
10 years!
It's every 10 years that flock comes around. It's
Yikes.
terrifying.
Wow.
That was one of the coolest and scariest things I've ever seen.
Alrighty, let's roll for the second half of the day.
Oh my
Jesus,
god.
who
the
hasn't?
fucking
We just keep
Feywild.
walking
I have
after
not
that.
rolled yet. I'll roll.
Not
Yeah,
the
eventually just
Feywild.
keep walking.
Woof.
Is a
Jesus.
91.
91.
High rolls, high rolls.
What?
No.
Oh my god.
Another
Zach.
flock of birds.
A
Another
flock
one.
of boulders.
Boulders fall from the sky.
Are those boulders?
Zach, where did you get this table?
Okay, so you see
Google this?
in the middle of the path that you're walking, it's not an actual path, but in the path that you're walking, you see like movement in the shrubs. And you see a naked human man
No.
crawling on all floors who
No.
clearly thinks he is hidden, but is not hidden.
Am I the only
I'm
one that's...
polymorph him into a frog.
I hate it here.
I'm just kidding.
Holy shit.
Oh, with my goggle, does he look like he's like sick or something? Like what's going on with him?
He looks like he's just watching you from a distance. He looks pretty healthy. He's just naked
Good.
and dirty.
I think we should greet him. What if he needs help?
Looks not. Oh, okay, he's looking at
I'm
himself. I don't like that. Oh, like a
Mm,
cat? He's looking
maybe-
at himself like a cat? I don't
Okay,
fucking
let's,
like this.
let's just go. Let's
Sir?
Let's move. No! Ah!
Sir?
Oh,
you hear
what are
you hear him
doing?
out loud say, "How can they see me?"
You're...
You're visible and very naked.
They
Yeah.
understand me even though I'm a cat.
It's hard not... Well,
no.
okay.
Oh.
Thinks he's a cat. Oh, look
But
at that kitty!
there's a cat over there.
Don't show.
Oh no, they spotted me.
Danny,
Let's show us.
Danny, what
The-
drug is he on? Can you... what does he do?
Could be a lot. Could be a
Why
lot of
don't we
things.
just, for
I just
once,
don't need to
just
see
walk
his ass.
away? What if we just walk away?
Leave.
That is
What
an
if he
option.
dies out here of exposure? What if...
He's fine.
Do you need help, sir?
You see
That's a
Arthur's,
9 months,
Arthur's
right?
getting kind of angry.
Alright,
Hey,
guy.
hey,
come on.
Is he really a cat?
No,
No,
he's not.
no,
No.
He's
He
not.
he just thinks he's a
he
cat.
is.
Look at him, he's a person. He's like me, Art.
You see
Doing
him.
that
The
thing
human
that my
man
dog does
slowly
where it's
starts
like-
to crawl towards you.
Okay,
The
no.
man?
Let's
Yeah.
Hey,
please.
hey,
Oh my
hey.
god, this is
Hey,
weird.
hey,
Okay, I have a question. Between Jennifer Coolidge and this, are we just in Florida?
I'm running away.
Are we
I run away.
Florida?
I'll, you know, like you call a cat, like...
He comes up and he starts rubbing his body.
Oh, all right, no, 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 no.
So tempted to actually polymorph him into a cat as we walk around.
Meow.
I hate this. Really hate
No.
it.
Have a good day, cat.
I wonder if they have any food for me.
No.
Nope.
Bye.
No.
Bye.
Maybe if I act, maybe if I act,
Fine.
maybe if I act cute, he
I'll
flops
pull out-
onto his back.
I'll pull
Nope,
out
nope, nope, nope.
No, sir.
Meow.
Good lord.
I pull out the illusion plate food.
That's so mean.
You hungry?
Slowly starts walking towards it.
Bye, Oliver.
He goes to lick it, and his face goes through it, and he. What's that?
Oh, it's a face. It's an illusion.
It tasted horrible.
Have a good day.
Do you have any food?
No,
Meow.
come on, we have to go.
If you
Come on, we
promise
have
to
to go.
never meow again, I'll give you some food.
But I'm a cat.
I hate it. I really
God, we
hate
have
it,
to
and I want to
go,
move
please.
All
on.
right, let's go. Let's go. You want to come with?
Roll an insight check, Oliver.
No.
Wait, who has
What the
the
fuck?
who has the flask?
Inside
I don't know if it's maybe me. I have the. I know I have the lightning one.
With an 18, you can tell that this guy is not doing this for fun. He's been cursed to actually think that he's a
Oh.
cat.
Oh,
He.
that's
All right.
No.
We gotta help him.
And,
Nope.
Yeah.
no.
I can help him though. This
Can
is
you
why
remove
I'm
it?
here.
No, you should
Can
have
you
him
remove?
if
Can you
help
remove
him.
curse?
I mean, I guess technically I don't have it prepared, but I could do it tomorrow.
Well, you just we just woke
so
up.
he can stay with us for a day.
Yeah,
We just woke up. You can specify what you.
what if somebody? What if
No,
I
this
was
is the
cursed?
second half of the day.
Yeah, what if I was cursed and I needed somebody's help?
He starts rubbing his
We need
back
to
on
do it.
Oliver's legs. Like-
No, that's gotta stop. That's gotta stop, sir. That's gotta stop.
I'm goodbye.
Okay. I'm gonna look at this.
Art
Catman,
starts
and
growling.
I'm gonna say, what we need. We will give you all the food you want.
I don't understand. You have a
need
cat.
to follow
God damn it.
30 feet behind us until tomorrow morning, and I'm gonna cast
Farther than
suggestion.
that.
Okay.
Mm.
This man would be played by
Farther
Fred
than
Armisen.
Oh,
He fails.
100%.
Okay, I'll follow behind you 30 feet. Now.
Oh, God
Silently.
damn it.
You didn't say silently.
Too late.
Dang it, I meant to say silently. I really that was intended. Okay, damn it.
Meow.
All right, well.
I'm sure. How
we'll be
loud can
with
a
us until-
cat man be? How much noise
Can you
he
cast?
make?
Can you cast silence on him?
It doesn't last very long.
I think it's at a fixed point.
Yeah, it is true.
Can I lean down
He has a
taller?
fixed point, alright.
What the fuck?
What?
Can I lean
I-
down to Art and say,
We should have had a discussion about this ahead of time, about like what we're all comfortable with.
I'm this close to Xing this.
Yeah, I'm like,
What do you
This
say to
point
Art?
is
What do you
my
say to
line.
Art?
Kelsey's saying X. I
What do you
said
say,
to
Art?
Art, hey, Art,
I fucking hate this guy.
that's a cat.
It's a cat, isn't it?
What?
It's a cat.
And he starts like barking, and the man goes and runs away.
Okay, great.
Hey!
He's running.
Art!
Art starts
Go bring him
chasing
back. Go bring him back. Bring him
No.
back, Art!
He
No.
runs after him.
No, come
Art runs
back.
after him.
Maybe we'll run into him on the way back.
I fall on the ground and see if Art comes back, because
Mother! And he runs back. He comes running back, and he like slides on his knees. Mother, are you all right?
I'm alright now. You saved my life. Thank you so much.
Oh, you were lucky I was here.
Can't run
Father,
off
you
like
did
that
nothing.
again.
You did nothing, Father.
I'm sorry, Art.
I can't believe you just let her lie there.
He's such
I
a-
know.
Didn't move a muscle.
I know.
The naked
But now
man's
we're-
gone.
We're going on. Let's. Thank you for saving me. We're good to go now.
that was the only thing that I haven't really enjoyed about the Feywild, but I did greatly
hate it
not enjoy
here.
it. But I
He
hated
needed-
it a lot.
he
It's the
needed-
one thing I've hated, but I really hated
Quite
it.
far, yes.
He was
was-
cursed.
And you
That
couldn't
was
help
actually-
him, so
I can help him tomorrow. I just need a
that's a
nap.
long time, Oliver.
That was actually
That's a
the
long
thing that
time for a
reminded
naked
me the
man to
most
follow
of
us 30 feet behind us
Oh,
And
meowing.
now he's cursed forever. Find me in the morning.
Maybe he deserved it. Maybe he deserved it. We don't know. We don't know.
Oh man, I love this
The
table.
Feywild
Okay, so you
found
guys.
something in your Aeliana. You just have
There's
no
two
remote.
directions.
I'm scared.
There's
alright?
two directions that you can go, right?
Has to be a lot.
Towards the mountain. You can go down a valley and into a thick grove of trees, or you can go through a colorful field with boulders.
Okay.
Did we look happy in that picture?
Oh.
Look pretty decent, like content, yeah. You're not like ecstatic.
Could be a good test to see how it goes if we follow
Yeah,
Sure.
the painting.
It's the only information we have to go on. So yeah.
All right. I will lead his father. And he starts to lead you through the colorful field of boulders. It's the color. It's not necessarily sunset, but it's similar. The colors of sunset. It's orange and purple and red. The sun all day today has been like in the waning parts of the sky. It seems like the sun will just go to one part of the sky, stay there all day, and then it will go down.
Perpetual sunset. That's awesome.
Yeah. And you are making your way through this field. And
Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones fucking pops
Wow.
out, bro.
Is young Harrison Ford here?
Whoa.
Because
Oh my god.
The naked cat guy would look like a young Harrison Ford.
oh well, that changes everything.
Everything. What is?
Oh, I didn't know he was hot.
Yeah. I was basically picturing the man that Angie posted that gif of in our
Yeah. And his
cast
name was
deck.
Alex, so that's the Alex that got away.
Join our join
no.
Charm Family Discord
We didn't ask
for
his
the
name.
for that reference.
Yeah.
That could have been Danny's future.
It could have been Alex.
Oh my god. Damn it.
Uncle Alex.
Uncle Alex, no!
That's fucked up. That's really
No,
fucked
Art
up,
would
you
have
guys.
recognized him. Art would have recognized
There
him.
will be other Alex.
That's really rude of Oliver to plan a romantic evening with Aeliana and then suggest that was Danny's future husband. That's just fucked up.
Hey, all I can do is tell the truth. That's
You're
all.
just really rubbing salt and lemon into that wound there.
All right.
Halfway to a margarita.
As you are walking through this full build, fuck me, man.
This full build?
The Ally McBeal.
I need everyone to roll initiative.
Callista Flockhart married to Harrison Ford.
What? We gotta do what?
I
What?
gotta roll initiative, peeps.
Sorry.
Okay.
I wouldn't have my
What?
shield.
I went to the bathroom for 1 second and I'm
Never
rolling
following
We're
the
fighting
beat.
that.
Yeah, we don't
naked
even know
guy.
why.
We're fighting the naked guy?
I hope
No.
not. I don't know.
Meow, meow. Ooh.
I don't
Okay,
don't
so
know.
who
When-
is leading? So Art is leading.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Don't tell me
I
your
would be
stuff yet.
I would be pretty close to the front because I've been looking with my goggles and stuff.
Okay,
You're
yeah.
specialized.
So you'll be close to
Specialized.
the front with Art. Who would be behind Danny?
I'd probably be like in the middle back. So no.
Probably
Okay.
be is the person
I'll be
with the
behind
second
Danny.
best eyes. I could be in the back.
Oh yeah.
God, no one run to be next to Danny.
I
I'm
said
as far away
I'm
from
in
I'm as
him.
far away from Danny
Took a
as
while.
possible.
Rowina, where are you
said-
at? Are you next to Emory?
Yep.
Okay, and then
Fighting.
Xander is in the back with Oliver behind Rowena. And your father is next to you, Oliver.
Gee,
In
you
the
have
back.
to protect him.
Okay, let's see here.
We should have left him at the village, maybe.
He is just a clockmaker.
Right, I keep forgetting he's here.
Should have left him at the village. It's true.
Yeah, but what if
We
we
haven't
leave
played-
directly from the mount?
That's true. Which is what happened when we lost Art the first time, which we can never do again. So okay.
Did we play Truth or Trial or in front of him?
In front of
It was
No,
during
it
that
was
game
stopped
that he
when we
appeared.
came to-
Yeah.
Okay, so we still
Nobody
we
wanted to
could
follow
still
that.
play
His
Truth or
arrival
Trial.
kind of
a
drew that
parent.
to a close.
Oh, with a
Yep, we
parent.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we did it with Aeliana's mom.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
So
And I'm sure
Only- it's
Damien's
only
watched us do
fair.
it like a creep.
Didn't we do it with Damien too?
Probably.
he was around, I think.
Yeah.
Oh
He's
yeah,
always
Philip did fight
he's
him.
always
I-
fucking around behind.
yeah.
He's like probably was like halfway behind a tree
Yeah.
watching.
Alright,
That's
us.
what he
Oliver,
gave
what is
me.
your initiative?
My initiative is a dirty little 20.
Ooh.
Rowena.
30 little 20.
Whoa, twins. Oh wait.
Emory.
23.
Aeliana.
19,
Damn, yo.
Yeah.
which is low.
Danny.
Finally, we're doing well. In this one.
22.
Oh my god, I'm the lowest
We're
with
gonna
a
fight
19.
these boulders.
Arthur
Yeah,
got
I'm
a
ready.
5. Okay.
What about Zan?
Oh,
Xander got a 15. Okay, so I'm assuming Rowena has higher dexterity than Oliver.
12.
14.
Okay. All right. So, you cannot be surprised with alert, right, Rowena?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
I
So-
also cannot be surprised with my rod of alertness.
Okay, so Oliver
Oh.
and Aeliana are not surprised and will be a part of this surprise round.
Oliver.
But
Rowena.
but Danny, Aeliana, and Emory and Xander and Art are surprised and will be victims of this surprise round. You see, as you are walking through this field, some of the boulders around you start to unfold, and you see these little gnome rock-like creatures who have these long heads of hair that are braided into these like
Wait, that's so cool though.
ropes. And you see them pop out of the ground here, and they are going to attack. Okay,
They're gnome sized.
they are gnome-sized. Yes, they are considered small creatures.
Okay.
It's
they...
like in
Frozen.
Repo where you to pick up the gnome.
Oh yeah, the gnomes.
Oh.
yeah. Okay,
Going for
so
gold.
at the top of the surprise round, it will be these three. Art screams out, "Koreds!" They're called Koreds. They work for the witch.
That's all you need to say.
And
Say less.
Say less, bro.
Say less, King.
one of them,
Dang.
the one that is in the back, is going to cast a spell. He's casting a spell.
I assume I can't counterspell because I'm not in the surprise round, right?
You can't. Rowina can
Okay.
if she
Oh,
wants to.
I
wanna
can.
counterspell?
Yeah, I'm gonna counterspell.
Okay, so you need to roll for it. And
Alright.
this you need to get a 16. This is a 6th level spell.
Ooh, okay.
Can I cast it at a 5th level? Do I still need a 16?
You would still need to get a 16.
Mm.
Okay, so I'm gonna cast it at a.
You just might as well cast it at 3rd level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
And you have to roll, and you have to add your charisma modifier. Not your proficiency
Okay,
bonus,
roll.
just your charisma modifier.
Yep.
So an 11
oh,
or
thank God.
above.
Okay, 17. I
Okay,
rolled a
so
13.
you are successful in countering the one in the back spell. The one to the right of you is going to cast a spell.
Oh,
Fine.
jeez.
And this is a 6th level spell, Conjure Elemental.
Okay.
You see the boulder in front of, to the right front of Danny.
Is there supposed to be a map? Set?
Oh shit, yeah, hold on.
Okay, because I can't see.
Oh, I just thought we were doing Theater of the Mind.
My bad.
Happy to.
Mind
Ah,
theater.
Ah.
Thank you.
You see the boulder to the right front
Pink.
of Danny. You see unfolds into this large mound-like rock creature.
Caleb.
Okay.
Caleb!
Galen Durr.
Oh,
And he is going to appear
Shit.
here. Hold on, sorry. I
Which
also
one
need to-
cast that one? If you
The
don't
one
mind
to the
me
right of Rowina.
asking? Okay, thank you. So this one here.
Uh-huh.
Okay, grand.
There we go. I also am going to show the stream what's happening here. Give me just a second. Okay. And then the one to the left of Aeliana, or Art, I should say, I guess, is going to... Oof. Let's do... Okay. Danny, as you are standing there, you, one of the gnome to the left, far left, he looks at you and he grabs the hair, the long hair that's around him, and he starts spinning it, and he starts kind of like swaying his hips, and he makes eye contacts with you, and you start swaying your hips as he casts Otto's irresistible dance on you.
Oh no!
And all of a sudden, Danny is just in his spot.
no!
There is no saving throw for this. You'll have to do it on your turn. So all of a sudden,
Oh
Danny
my
just starts
God.
dancing, and he's like just
Now
like
is not the
tapping his
time.
feet
He
and
looks
just like
great
dancing with
doing
it,
it.
and he looks
Great job.
amazing doing it. Yeah. And just so you know. You have to spend all of your movement dancing. You have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws and attack rolls. And attack rolls have advantage against you, but you can use your action to roll a wisdom saving throw and succeed from this.
Does this count as being charmed?
This does count as being charmed, but you have to be immune to being charmed to have this.
No. I'm thinking this is about something else.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
We'll get to it on my turn.
Okay, perfect. So that is the three of their surprise round. And then it would be Rowena's turn, and then Oliver's turn, and then we'll go back to the top of the turn order. So, Rowena, you are up as a person who did not get surprised, and then Oliver, you're on deck.
Okay, I am going to look at this guy right here who
Okay.
had conjured this elemental, and cast a 4th level chromatic orb of, lightning.
Okay,
my
hold on
go-to.
just a second. On the guy to the right of you. All right, roll to attack.
Natural fucking 20.
Amazing. Go
So
ahead
okay, so max,
and-
so it's 6d8.
Jesus. Okay, so that's 4th level, you said?
4th level.
And you're doing what damage?
lightning.
Okay. Let me just make sure I'm reading everything right. Okay, yeah. It's gonna take full damage here. So, what did you say it was automatically?
It's 68 automatically.
Okay, so that's 48
So-
automatically, plus
Wow.
whatever you roll.
48. I'm gonna just
Damn.
roll digital dice for this. 31. So
48 plus 31. Holy
79.
shit. Total of 79 points of damage.
Wow.
You fry this fuck. And he is looking incredibly hurt already, immediately bloodied as you see his like stone skin is like cracked and stuff.
That's this guy?
And as you, that's the guy to the right here, yeah.
Caleb?
And
Oh.
That's
as
almost
you-
my entire hit points. Like, that would've
and as
just
you
about
guys
one-shotted
are
me.
looking at this, as she casts the spell, you do see the spooky Rowina appear. Shout out to Bees for this amazing portrait.
It looks so good.
So that's what you see is she slams this creature with lightning. Huge points of damage. That was your action. You do have your movement and bonus action, should you wish.
It's the snarl.
Is the elemental spell concentration?
It is
for
not.
chance?
And it is,
Okay.
yeah, no.
Okay.
Not for him.
Well, this guy sucks. So I'm going to quicken spell, and I'm gonna. Oh, I can't move myself.
Okay.
But I'll take a step over to just one step closer.
Grab a token to where you want to go.
Okay.
Actually, no. I'm gonna have to redo all the initiatives if I do that. Just point to where you want to go.
So I want to do a couple things here. I would step to right here to cast poison spray.
Okay.
Huh. And then after I do that, I am gonna. So that was 5.
You do see that this
Okay.
stone skin creature is immune to poison damage.
Oh well, fuck me. Well, I'll do that, and then I'll just step right back to next to Emory. So
Okay.
I don't
Right.
really move.
That's your surprise turn, Oliver. You are up, and then we would go back to the top of the turn order, which will be Emory and then Danny.
I'll look at the guy that summoned the elemental and say, that's cute, I can do that too. I'm gonna animate objects.
Okay.
How big would you say this rock is? Is it large, huge?
That's a large rock.
large. So large counts as
What would you say it's a nice boulder?
10
It
magical
is a nice
objects.
boulder.
Large counts as 4. So could I do both of these rocks? Is that large?
And turn them into both into creatures.
They're just I have the stats for them.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, so let's
and
do.
then I can actually do those 2 and a medium if there's like a smaller rock, so I can do up to 10. If not, then just those 2.
Yeah, let's just do those 2.
That's fine.
So you see, I'm gonna give these tokens here. I'll even make them a little bit large. You see the 2 boulders that are in front of the party here immediately enlarge. What do they kind of look like when you awaken
they don't.
them?
They just kind of float away, float up if they don't already have legs, which I don't know why.
Oh, interesting. So they just
they
kind of
have a
become like
flying
little
speed of
geodes.
30 feet, yeah. And I think they kind of gain hands, so their rock hands start to shoot
It literally
out.
is just like Geode, like the
Yeah,
Pokemon
exactly, yes,
Geode.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
amazing.
I will command them to. I'll just send him at the Earth Elemental.
Okay.
The elemental that he pawned for now.
Okay.
And
And will they do that on your turn,
they.
or do they have an initiative of their own?
Someone your own
general command
size.
issue. It looks like they're on my turn.
Okay, so
But we can say that it's on the next turn.
yeah, we'll say like during your actual turn order, so you can prep what they want to do. Okay,
Perfect.
is that the end of your turn?
I will
Do you have movement?
just kind of like, can I just like move my dad behind me?
Yeah, for sure.
And
Oop,
just kind
there
of
you go.
And that'll be my turn.
Perfect. That is the end of Oliver's turn. Emory, at the top of the turn order, you are up. Danny, you're on deck.
Oh man. I didn't come to the Feywild to play Pokemon Go! And I want to go to this guy
Yeah.
over here. So
Okay.
run.
Boom.
And I am going to slice at him with my rapier.
At advantage. Because it's your first
And-
attack.
Yeah, I want to use my twin dice.
Yay! Let's hope they're better than Can't bring two
yeah. 23
23
to
hits.
hit.
Don't look at me.
And that is with sneakies.
And this is a magical rapier that you're using, correct?
It is, yes.
Okay, so this will be full damage.
Amazing. And then that's a D8. Okay. So for that, not so great. Uh, 22 points of damage.
22 points of damage. Not nothing.
And then I am going to classic situation, but I'm going to take the not my hooked dagger, but my dad dagger with the cold damage.
Dad dagger.
Dad dagger. And swing on the offhand.
Okay, yeah. Roll
That
for
one,
attack. This will not be an advantage.
not an advantage. But that is a 25.
Hits. Roll for full
Hit,
damage.
Hit. And that is ooh, crit for that one, or like a max
Max
hit.
damage.
11 extra points plus d6 of cold, which is a full 6. So that was a huge hit.
Nice.
Yeah. So then.
Yeah, he's already looking pretty hurt, almost bloody, but definitely looking like you go and you slice through, especially with that dagger on the second hit. You like the ice freezes over some of the body, and then as you like rip it out, a chunk of him goes flying. Definitely looking pretty hurt.
And I will say, I'll yell back to the group. I'll say, they're pretty weak. and that's my turn.
Okay, that's your turn. Danny, you are currently boots down.
Dancing.
In the middle of this field.
Hello, my baby. Hello,
You can
my
use
baby.
your action to roll a wisdom saving throw to get out of this.
I'm actually not going to do that. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to spend a focus point and look at Aeliana and just go, can I have this dance? And I'm going to Step of the Wind us.
Oh my god!
I also can't move. I took gold. I could just...
if you could just... I'll...
Yeah. Like, I'm just going
Okay.
to move us to around that boulder there.
Okay.
That nice boulder.
Nice boulder.
You just
Yeah,
see
can I have
the two of them.
can I
start
get
dancing
Aeliana-
away.
Can I get her
Beautiful.
There?
on the ones? Yeah, that's perfect.
Wow.
Okay.
Just get her in a
Amazing.
safer position, and
Swim.
then... Well, there we go. I'm a 10th level monk now, so I'm just going to end my
Oh!
turn and do self-restoration, where I can end one of the following conditions: charmed, frightened, or poison.
Yeah, so you just see Danny, he gets you behind the boulder, does the classic dip right at the end, and then he
Amazing.
stops moving, and he's like, all right, I'm good.
I love the order of
Wow.
operations because you could have stopped dancing before you moved.
Yeah. Well, no, it's
No.
I think he has to end his turn to do it technically.
Yeah, it has to be at the.
It's
it
not
has to be at
the
end
it's
of
not
my
the sound mind thing of 5e. It's the other thing.
Oh my god.
He doesn't have to use a key point for that.
Correct.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, so Danny ends his turn, ending the auto's irresistible dance and getting Aeliana out of trouble. It is now the Karod's turns. This one, he already...
Oh,
Yeah, he can only do it once, and she countered it, so he can't cast Counterspell. So he's going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's going to step up to here. And he is going to throw 2 rocks at Rowina. Ooh, that's a natural 20. And then the second one is a dirty 20.
Okay,
I'll
yep.
subtract a d8 from the nat 20.
From the nat 20? Does it work that way?
Still be in that.
I don't know if it does.
What does
It's
it
up
say?
to
Can you just read it for me?
Yes, let me find it. Okay, starting at 6th level, we have learned the advanced stages of physical composition. And oh, this is the reroll one. Sorry, once per long rest, you can manipulate another creature's physical form with your magic by allowing or forcing them to re-roll an action that requires any physical component.
Gotcha. So you have him
including melee
re-roll
or
the
ranged
nat 20.
attack. Yes.
That is a 18 on the die, but it's not a nat 20. So it will still hit you with a total of 27, but not a nat 20, which is good, because this is about to be 8d8 plus 12 bludgeoning damage.
Love that. Love that.
What?
So
Just save
that's...
everyone's life.
Yeesh!
that is 40 plus 12, so 52 points of bludgeoning damage to you,
What?
Rowina. As these things seem to have a connection with the ground, and when they are in the ground, they are much more powerful. And I will say you realize that. I don't know if you can do anything
Fling
about it,
them
but
in
you
the
do realize that.
You're still up. You're still up.
This guy is going to 5, 10, 15. He's going to cast Meld into Stone and go inside this boulder.
What?
Oh, okay.
And then the guy on Emory is going to reach down into the ground, and he pulls a great club out of the ground and is going to swing twice on Emory.
Oh, guys, this fight might be harder than we initially thought.
That is a 28 to hit, which will hit. And that is a natural 20 to hit. So...
Why are you like happy?
Can't
about
help with that one.
So...
Literally, it was like, okay, we're gonna fight some rocks, and then now it's like, oh, okay.
No, we're like, oh, fuck,
okay,
we're
so-
monster.
that? Ready? We gotta blend.
This is 2 hits.
Gotta blend.
The first one deals 8 plus 1 is 9 plus 6 is 14 points of bludgeoning damage to you, Emory. And then the second one deals 24 plus 6 is 30 plus 18, 48 points of bludgeoning damage to you.
Whoa.
On top of the 14.
Oh, and that's
that you
halved,
got.
yeah, because you have evasion, right? Or whatever.
You can
On
use,
one of them.
You can use Uncanny Dodge on one of those.
Candy dodge. I think
Are
you're
you go-
muted, Ange.
I will do uncanny dodge on the second one.
So
to
having that to
have
24,
48 to
so it'll be
24.
a grand total of 38 points of damage. Grand total.
Okay. That's nothing.
Yeah.
That is the end
Or
of
five.
their turns. It's now Big Guy's turn, who is
Oh,
going
shit.
to 5, 10, 20, step back, and then he's going
Gonna
to
do some
roll
thundering bullshit.
forward.
No,
and
not
hit
my dog!
Art.
No.
Doing a rolling charge.
Oh, no.
Um,
Oh, no.
He's not our dog. He's not our real dog. It's
I
fine.
know.
getting, he's definitely gonna hit with that, and he's going to do a total of 21 points of bludgeoning damage to Art, and then Art is knocked prone.
But he's still conscious?
He does seem to still be conscious. He seems very hurt, though. That is the end of their turns. It is now Rowena's turn. Rowina, you're up. Oliver, you're on deck. Aeliana's in the hole. You're muted, I think.
I am.
Oh, nope, you're not. You're just quiet.
I am going to.
You think this one, since it's been hit?
I'm sorry, which one?
This one by Emory has been hit. Has this one not been hit yet?
It's not been hit at all in the back.
And this one is in stone. So we
He's
can't, that one's
inside
almost
the
dead,
boulder.
but now
See it at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Gross.
I'm gonna aim at this one in front of Emory. I'm going to. Actually, let me change my order of operations. I'm gonna do the same things. I just want to do it in a different order. I'm gonna look at the thing that attacks Art and send my Hound of Ill Omen at it to maybe just try to like distract it a little bit.
With the bonus action, I'm assuming?
Nothing else.
Right?
With a yeah, that's my bonus action. Which means I always forget to pull up these stats. Hold on just a second.
We have another thing to add to the list of Emily.
I know, right?
Nice character sheet, ill omened.
I need to
Hello, man.
play a really easy character next time.
Be a barbarian.
Yeah, they're nice, man.
Yeah, like no magic, nothing.
Barbarian's a lot of math,
okay.
though.
True.
Digital dice.
So, the Hound of Ill Omen is going to bite at
Okay.
the little guy and get 17 to hit.
17 misses big guy.
Oh no.
Damn. Well, maybe he'll at least distract him a little bit. And then I'm going to aim at the guy in front of Emory and cast a... He's already been hit. So I'm going to cast a 3rd level Chromatic Orb of Lightning.
Roll for
And
attack.
since it's right in front of Emory, I'm going to use my twin dice for the first time. Okay, 21 to hit.
Hits.
Yes!
And that is gonna be rolling digital dice. Ooh, not great. 18 points of lightning damage.
Okay.
Five.
He is still standing but bloodied. Standing
And
up for the
then
memory.
that's it, because my hound was my bonus.
Okay.
action.
Yeah. Any movement?
No.
All right, Oliver, you are up. Aeliana's on deck.
Get away from my dog! And I'm gonna. The boulders will attack this dude, so they can flank him, get on either side of him.
What's their
there's 30
movement? Can
30
they?
feet.
This
This one should be able to move.
And then they can do. Boop. Yeah.
Perfect. So I'll just roll those in there. It's
Yep.
It's a +6 to hit. Both with advantage. Oof.
Both miss.
So natural 20.
Yeah.
Nice.
So that's automatically 20 points of damage, 2d10,
Damn.
and then another 2d10, and then 10. So another 12. So
Oof.
32 points of damage.
Definitely boulder on boulder crime happening here. You see, yeah, they're just like, I mean, getting chunks out of this guy, definitely causing him some damage. He's hefty,
Get
but
chunked.
Yeah.
And then I will.
So that
as
was
Oliver,
yeah. What do you do now?
Slam my hammer into the ground and cast Destructive Wave, which they are. It will only be these 3 because I can't see the other guy. So they have to make a Constitution saving throw, DC 18.
Okay, Constitution's one of their higher stats. Okay, so I'll
What
do
is this
these-
thing?
Destructive Wave with the hammer on.
What is the elemental or sorry. Okay.
And it's thunder damage and radiant damage.
Okay, it's +5 to everybody. I'm just gonna do these in the chat. Here are the 2 little guys.
Ooh.
So 1 succeeds, and then here's big guy.
What
Okay,
the fuck?
so 1 fails, 2 succeed.
Is there any different? Do they take less thunder damage by chance?
They don't take less thunder damage.
Okay, cool. Or radiant? I'm guessing. probably.
Nope.
So that'll be
Just immune to poison.
6.
I'll say the guy that already been hit's the guy that failed.
Roll
to make
3
it more fun.
6s, 18, 19, 21,
My God, we're playing D&D and he rolled 666.
21,
The
26,
devil.
29,
Proved them all right.
34
Yes,
points
finally.
of damage.
Damn. So 34. Does anything happen like prone wise?
They are knocked prone if they
Okay.
don't succeed.
So Emory, the one in front of you, is barely still alive, but is still alive and has been knocked prone.
Advantage.
So you'll have advantage on attacks against him, and then the other two, there is halved. So it was 34. I'm assuming it's halved, right?
Yeah, half and then not knocked prone.
So 34. It was 34, right?
Yeah, so 17.
So 17. Okay, so guy who hasn't even been hit yet gets hit finally. Okay. Math is hard sometimes. Okay. Yeah, definitely you start seeing more, like, Oliver cracks in the ground. You see those cracks, 3 separate cracks. They, like, weave their way through the party members, through the other boulders, and hit the 3 targets, definitely causing some damage for sure. These little guys are looking hurt. Big guy's looking pretty hurt at this point, too, almost bloodied.
I'm just going to move over with this dude.
Okay, perfect. Right there?
And that'll be my turn. Yep, perfect.
Okay, that's the end of Oliver's turn. Aeliana, you are up. Xander's on deck.
Rowina, you're hurt really bad right now?
I
Ish?
am at. I'm ish. I'm a little less than half. I'm at 20 hit points. Which could be fine unless I get
I'm
attacked.
gonna go with what I think she would do, and she sees her future father-in-law completely unarmed. So I'm gonna run 5, 10, 15, 20 feet here,
Okay.
and I'm going to reach out, and I'm going to take his hands, and I'm going to say, "Run," or
Okay.
get safe, and then cast greater invisibility on him.
Oh, amazing.
Whoa.
Okay, great.
And then
Good
I'm
call.
gonna run back up the 5, back to here, so back up next to Danny.
Boom.
And then bonus action, I'm going to give Danny a look like excellent dance moves, and then it's going to be Bardic Inspiration to you, and that is my turn.
Amazing. Thank you so much for being prepared. It's now Xander's turn. He's going to run down here and flank with Oliver. He's going to bonus action Wolf Out, and then he's going to attack twice. That hits. Does he get a nat 20 on advantage? No. Second attack. Misses. Okay, so he's going to hit him for +5, 10 points of damage to the guy that Oliver's fighting. He'll do better next turn. That's the end of Xander's turn. It's now William's turn, who does something. Who knows? And then it is now Art's turn.
Crying.
Art spends half of his turn getting up, and he is then going to attack big guy. He's going to stand up. "Ugh, that really hurts! And he's going to attack him. He pulls out a tiny warhammer that he is going to use to attack, and he misses. I like to think that he hits him, and nothing happens. And that's it. He only gets 1 attack. Art is low level. So that is the end of Art's turn. Emory, you're up. Dan, you're on deck.
Woo! Alright, this guy in front of me is prone. I am going to flourish my rapier and just stab down at him at advantage, which is a... Oh my god. That is a 24 to
That'll
hit.
hit. That'll hit.
And that
And
is sneak attack as well.
With
but-
if you rolled 1 on every dice with your modifier, you would kill him. He had 8 hit points.
Okay, let's
So
see.
I'm gonna say that you
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I would do it without the sneak attack.
Okay, perfect. So yeah, don't use sneak attack then. So you still have that available on this turn should you want to use it. But yeah, you stab down with the rapier, and he just kind of like falls apart into a pile of stone.
Sick. I am going to do something that I have been thinking that I can do based on my attunement, but I am going to flourish the cape around, and the bonus action teleport 30 feet.
Okay.
I am going to teleport I can't move my token.
Yeah, no, just
5,
fly to
10, 15, 20, 25. I want to teleport right here by my sister.
Rowina, all of a sudden, a poof and a plume of raven feathers appears, and Emory's there very classically, like, doesn't have to have the cloak up like this, but is definitely doing that, I would assume.
And I feel like I would stop like this and then just go, hi.
Hi, nice.
Yeah.
I can do that too.
And I'll
We should
turn
do that
him
together
at the
sometime.
ready. Yeah.
Amazing. That is Emory's turn. Danny, you are up, my friend.
Okay, I am just going to get with oh gosh, what would it be? Is there any way I can get within flanking with the guy that Oliver and Xander are dealing with?
I mean, technically, no.
If not, it's fine. I'll just get
It's so
that's
weird. Yeah, by rule standards,
Rihanna
no.
guy, I feel like.
It's totally fine. I'll just go one space south of where Oliver is, and I will attack that guy.
Roll for attack.
Okay. So first, I think it's a dirty 20.
Hits.
Oh, I have a +9 to this now. So wait, okay, cool. 25.
Hits.
Okay. So that is going to be for my main 2 attacks. Pretty good. 10, 11, 12, 13, 23 points of force damage.
Yeah, he's definitely bloodied now. Well, just bloodied, but yes. So yeah, he's starting to. You're seeing these, like it's like literally like stones are just kind of like falling off of them. You're chipping away at them literally.
I'm gonna spend a focus point to do Hand of Harm on one of those attacks.
Okay. And this is necrotic, not poison, right?
Correct.
Okay.
So that's going to be an extra 8 points of necrotic.
Nice.
And then I'll just use my bonus action for my last unarmed attack.
All right.
27.
Hits.
God, my Rowina Dandy dice are rolling really, really well. That's just an extra 7 points of force
all right.
damage.
We definitely fully bloodied now. These guys are falling apart. That is.
I like to think that I'm like creating like a marble sculpture as I'm like punching different parts of them off.
Okay, so, these guys. It's now their turn.
What are you sculpting, Danny?
I think he's like starting to look like a vase.
Nice.
Like just kind of nipping him in at the waist a bit.
Okay, so I think this guy's gonna 5, 10, 15, 12, 25, 30. He's gonna come around here. He doesn't ever leave your melee range, Oliver. But he's gonna. Danny is a bit of a threat here.
So who?
Them. And so
Okay.
Danny is going to get. Well, from one guy, get 2 attacks on advantage. Let's see what that does first. That's a miss. God, 5 and a 3. So that's a miss. Second attack. Okay, done rolling on that dice. That was a 6 and a 7. The other guy's then going to attack you twice. I'll roll these in the chat. That's a 24, and that's
They'll
a 22.
Those will both hit.
Okay. You are going to take a total of 26 plus 12, 38 points of bludgeoning damage, Danny. From one great club attack from one of these guys. They both wasted their attacks on you. That's the end of their turn. It's now Big Boy's turn, who is facing these boulders and is going to... Man, I mean... Art didn't do shit to him, so he doesn't really care about Art.
Good.
Yeah, he's gonna hit the guy to the north of him, Oliver.
AC of 10.
Okay.
50 hit points.
Actually, you know what he's going to do? He's going to... 2 boulders it can see within 60 feet. You see big rolly dude. He is looking a little bit overwhelmed. He slams his foot on the ground, and you see.
No.
Boom. Boom.
Oh no.
What do we do?
These guys
No!
look very similar to him, but they do look a little bit different. But he's using his ability to animate boulders, and they have the statistics of the Galeb Dur, but they have an intelligence and a charisma of 1.
Uh-oh.
But that is their turn. That is his turn. That's his full turn. And so now
Is that-
these two, yes,
The attacks did bludgeoning damage to me, yes?
correct.
Could I have used a focus point and my reaction to do deflect attacks and reduce that?
Oh yeah, 100%, 38 damage.
Yep. Oh! Okay. I rolled a 10.
That's pretty good.
Plus, it says plus this. Okay. It's 10 plus 15. It's 1d10 plus 15.
Yeah, because it's your level plus your dexterity modifier.
Oh, okay.
So you reduce it by 25.
Wee.
So you only
Nice.
take.
I'm just gonna heal myself. I took the.
13. Okay, there you go. Yeah, just heal yourself 25. So,
I
yeah.
have 69 hit points now.
Nice.
So
Nice.
amazing. So it is now. So these two are going to go. The one who's behind you, Aeliana, is going to back up, so you get an opportunity attack on it if you want it.
Hell yeah.
You sounded just like Jenna Marbles.
I know, that was my goal.
Okay, great.
I don't think I have a... Well, hold on. Because I do have... Sorry for taking a second.
You're good.
Warcaster.
Yes.
Which means I can use my reaction to make an opportunity attack to cast a spell that has a casting time of 1 action and targets only that creature. Can I use
Correct.
Cloud of Daggers? Because it's on 1 space. It's not like
It has to be
area
a
attack.
targeted spell.
I don't have any of those.
That sounds like a you problem.
Well, actually, hold on. Any spell, right?
It has, yeah, but it has to target.
one.
a
Yeah.
creature.
Could I heal art with the healing? Word?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Well, no, it's an opportunity.
bonus
It's an opportunity attack. You can use your opportunity
Okay.
attack to
Well,
cast a
then
spell.
I stab him.
Okay, I mean, I'm sorry. You need to get a
no,
cantrip
that's
that's an
fine.
opportunity. You know, I don't know.
Listen, I don't have.
Unfortunately, Cloud
Wait.
Daggers, even though it's only a 5-foot cube, is an
Yeah,
area
yeah,
of
yeah.
effect spell. It's
Yeah,
not a
yeah.
target.
Do you
I
have-
figured because it was small. No, I have a rapier. We're fine.
Do you have anything that can reinforce your rapier? Like that creates it to be like a magical.
If I'm not going to
attack?
let her heal, I'm not going to let her do that
Nope.
either.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
It has to
12.
be an
How's a
attack.
12? How's a 12?
It misses.
Okay, are you sure?
It does. Yeah, I am.
Alright,
Sure.
so I swing. I'm not expecting this, so I'm like,
Yeah.
oh!
Like,
I'm
bah!
swinging and I
You swing
I
after
miss.
him. He is going to roll towards you
No, what if we no?
and gets
no.
a 19 plus 8, 27 to hit.
Just barely, but yeah.
And you need to make a strength saving throw.
Oh no, that is a +1, friends. 15?
That fails. You are not
Can I do
prone.
my inspiration, my heroic inspiration
sure.
that I just got?
For sure.
That's worse. Never mind.
Okay. You are knocked prone, and he rolled really low. He only does 14 points of bludgeoning damage to you. But you are knocked prone.
You're fine.
Um, it is then.
He just stubbed my toe,
Uh,
and I was dramatic about
this
it.
guy was there. Maybe they would work together, actually.
It's nice of them.
No,
You
no.
want-
I specifically said they have an intelligence of 1, so no, he's not gonna do that. He's gonna back up and roll to hit Xander. Oh! That's another 19 on the die for 27.
Hey, go back to the other. Go back to the other.
Yeah, go back
It's
to
the
the other
same
dice.
die actually. That's just turned. It's turned its. Oh! Oh wait, that's d20s. Jesus Christ. Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay, so that's 17 points of damage, and Xander is knocked prone. Okay. All right. That is the end of their turns. Finally, Rowina, you are up. Rowina, make an Arcana check for me.
Okay.
Aeliana, you too.
A what?
Both
You
of you
said
make
con-
Arcana checks for me.
Arcana.
Let's see.
Not rolling very well.
22.
If you take
14.
so you're a little distracted, Aeliana. Rowina,
Clearly.
if you take care of original big boy, other big boys go away.
Super duper. Okay, so I'm gonna scoot just to like here, just to get a little bit of a better line of sight.
Okay.
And then I am going to cast. Fuck it. I'm gonna cast a 5th level chromatic orb at him.
Okay, let me know if you cast, if you roll a natural one.
Uh-oh.
Why would you say?
I did not roll a natural one. I rolled a dirty 20.
Nice.
That'll hit.
He was gonna hit.
Would you
Art.
gonna hit Art
Oh, of
instead?
course.
You monster!
Yeah, of course.
He
Rowena, that
wants
would
to
be
kill your
unforgivable.
children.
Monster!
It's pretty good.
I don't know what to do
37,
because I don't
well,
kill animals, but I do kill kids, and so this is it's a tough situation.
Tough.
No.
Tough.
Would you get
37
Your dog
points
too
of lightning
much.
damage.
Damn, 37.
Queen!
I rolled mostly 7s and then like 3 4s. Because it's 7d8.
He's looking pretty hurt. Looking pretty dang hurt. Hanging on by
Okay,
a
so
thread
then-
according to his life.
Let's see, have we tried fire damage on these guys at all?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Also, I forgot to do
wait.
concentration check for the greater invisibility. What do
Okay.
I have to pass?
A 10.
Right now. Yeah,
You have
11.
advantage.
Oh my gosh. I forgot that I have a new cantrip. I have been not thinking about this at all. So I'm going to quicken spell. And then I'm going to cast Mind Sliver on.
Yes.
This spell!
So he
Okay.
needs to make an intelligence saving throw.
This is original
One of the
big
best
guy, so he
cantrips.
doesn't have
This
an
guy's-
intelligence of 1.
I bet he's dumb as
Yeah.
rocks.
But he does have a bad intelligence. No, he's just a 0. He's got a 0.
I'm the funniest. I'm the funniest.
He's got a
Nice.
0 to this.
Yeah.
He rolled a 7.
Okay, so that's
Pretty
going
dumb.
to fail. So he takes. Hold on, let me get a couple dice.
2d6?
7 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
And then he has, if he's still alive, he has to subtract
Yes.
a d4 from his next saving throw before the end of my next turn.
Perfect. He is still alive, hanging on dearly. Is it the end of your turn?
Oh, and then my hound also would attack.
Yes.
So he would bite
Look at our hounds
and
working.
get
At advantage.
a 20. Okay, a 24.
Hits.
There's a dog heavy campaign.
And then.
It is. Better than
Oh
Cuck.
my god, that's terrible. 6 points
6
of
points. Okay.
damage. Yeah, I rolled a 1 and a 2, and he has +3. And the creature needs to take. I didn't do this last time. The creature needs to make a strength saving throw. I'm sure that he's gonna be fine.
20.
Yeah, fine. Never mind.
All right, that is the end of Rowena's turn. Oliver, you're up, baby boo.
Hey, first
Aeliana.
big guy is
Sorry,
gonna
I was
attack.
frozen for like 5 minutes. What happened?
Oh,
It's
nothing.
gonna be
really.
24 to hit.
24 hits.
2d10 plus 2. 18 points of damage.
Big guy crumbles into a pile of rocks,
Oh, yeah.
sending other 2 guys away.
Okay, bye.
How you're looking pretty good, Rowena.
Hiya.
Oh, you're fine. I think priority we take care of these guys. Sorry, I'm the bad cleric. As a bonus
Yeah.
action, I will send the rock to the south, flanking with me
Oh,
down here. 30 feet of movement. Then it's gonna attack that bro. 220. 24. No, 25 to hit. No, 23 to hit.
23 hits.
2d10.
And this guy
Oof.
has been...
4. I rolled 2 ones. 4 points of damage.
Damn.
Woof.
And
He's fine.
then that was my bonus action, and then as my action, I will use Booming Blade and make an attack. And that's a 24 to hit.
Hits.
So it's going to take 3d8. Does fire damage do any less?
No.
So it'll be full damage. That's D10. Get out of there. It's 3, 4, 8 points of damage
8 total?
on 3d8. Yeah.
Damn.
And if it moves,
Nice.
something happens. But that is my turn.
Okay, he is still standing. Alright, that's Oliver's turn. Aeliana, you're up. You only see these 2 little guys surrounding Danny left.
Just little guys.
And you're muted if you're talking. I don't know if you're whispering.
Nope.
Okay, you're just being quiet.
Cloud of daggers on this guy here.
Alright.
I'm just gonna do it. How bad does he look? You know what? No, that's out of character. Screw
Well,
me.
I mean, I just also, like, I
Boom.
forget what... Okay, yeah. What did-
15 damage, 3rd level.
He's so close.
Okay,
He
that's
had
fine.
eight-
No,
he
I
had
didn't want.
18
I don't want to
left.
metagame.
He had
I
18
don't want to
left.
metagame because I don't like
Yeah,
it. So
but like, what do you
fine.
say? 18 out of 100? That's like, what do you say for that? It's like, yeah, he looks bad, but he still has 18. You
Yeah,
know
no,
what I mean?
that's fine.
It's
That's
like,
fine. I wouldn't
Yeah.
have done a different. That's
Yeah.
fine. And then I
Okay,
think
so he's
that's-
barely holding on. Like, literally, like you like see like gaps in between spots where it's like,
I
how is he
sincerely
still
wish I could do anything else.
put
on
together?
my bonus action, but I can't. I can give Xander a bardic, so we'll do that,
Okay.
and then that is it.
All right. Xander's gonna attack this guy between him and Oliver 3 times. At advantage. Natural 20. Dirty 20. And 19, which hits. So that is a grand total of, well, it's automatically 20 points of damage plus 13 plus 12. Oh yeah, this guy's dead. So the guy between Oliver and Xander is slashed to bits by Wolf Xander.
Bits.
Nice.
He's in bits.
And then,
Rough.
and I think that this is,
Rough.
I think that this is just too good to pass up. Seeing as how the next turn is William Burroughs, the pile of rocks that is hanging on by 3 hit points in between the boulder and Oliver
Please let him
all of a
kill him.
sudden just...
Yes.
You don't see him because he has greater visibility on him, but all of a sudden the pile just
So
like
good.
falls to the ground. And combat is done.
Super handy spell.
I drop invisibility now to see where he is.
And you see him just like... he's just like kicking the pile of rocks.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
Good
whoa.
job.
You got him. He's dead.
Got him.
All right.
Everyone alive.
Nice.
Everyone still have their 10 fingers, 10 toes. Except for the dog.
I still have 10. They just shaped differently than yours. Father, did you see me? I hit him.
You were a very good boy.
His
You
tiny
were a very good boy.
hammer.
I do want
Nice
to heal him
hammer.
a little bit.
Thank you for the hammer. I appreciate it. I stole it
You stole it?
from the blacksmith, yes.
Burrows don't
Okay.
steal.
Well, I mean, colloquial term. He knows I have it.
Oh, okay.
He's an Avarna Burroughs. That's different.
Sure. Yeah, Varnas steal all the time.
He gets 8 hit. Art gets 8 hit points back. And
Oh,
then I will
mother.
also
I'll
heal.
I'll heal
Rowina.
Rowina.
Oh,
I could
you
be a
got it,
cleric.
okay.
I could be a cleric.
Come on, do your job.
You'll
Also, my
get-
bardics are a D10 now, and I didn't realize that. So.
Oh, nice.
Whoa.
Nice.
Well, the witch definitely knows that we're on the way now.
Well,
It's 16.
Good.
Rowina.
thank you.
She should know.
Agreed.
As she should.
We want to tell her to fuck off, right, Mother?
I did.
Where did you learn that language?
Yes,
Uncle Danny.
from you probably.
Uncle Danny.
No! I don't swear nearly as much as Emory.
No, that's true.
Well, to be
Fuck
fair,
off.
Uncle Dimry and Uncle Emory were fighting.
Demery.
Fuck off.
Uncle Demery. That's their continue.
Uncle Demery.
Oh no.
The Uncle,
Uncle Stephen.
Demery.
No, Uncle Andy.
Uncle Andy.
Yeah.
Who's Uncle
I
Stephen?
thought it was
There are
Alexander.
another.
Uncle Alexander. I forgot.
Wasn't
the
that
names
it?
I gave.
There's a lot of uncles. Okay, good to
God,
know.
have I got married like 5 times?
They're all. It's
Oh,
only
no.
you're in a polycule.
Oh, God. I don't know. But,
No, he doesn't.
It
Oh,
wasn't
no.
his
I
worst.
don't know.
He doesn't say that. He says Uncle Andy.
Alex.
Alexander, fuck!
Alex. Uncle Alex.
Do you know anyone named Alexander? Did we already ask this?
Yeah.
No, I
We
don't know
don't
anyone.
We don't know yet. There's
Gotta keep a
possibility.
lookout for him.
Yes.
Could have been
No.
that cat guy.
Or maybe I legally changed my name to Alexander.
Is it Xander that says
Like
that?
entrapment.
Oh,
Alexander?
he says it.
Alexander?
Wait a minute.
He says it loud enough, like he's joking. Like he says it loud enough that.
Oh,
But I think
Xander.
I just
Yeah.
realized, like,
Danny, one of these days you will fall in love with me. You just watch.
Okay. Maybe.
It's probably not gonna happen.
I foresee.
Not
I
love
for
him,
sh-
What?
I for sure see a future in which we make out.
Oh yeah, for sure. We're definitely gonna make out.
Oh my god.
Yeah. If how about this?
what?
In every future,
if
you
we're
already-
Why do
sure,
I want to watch that?
Danny, if
Every future.
Xander's like laughing as he's saying, and if we're 40 years old, right, and we
Oh,
haven't found anyone yet, you know, maybe we just search
They
each
got
other
married
up.
from a
It's
marriage
a romance
pact.
novel.
Oh, that's sweet, bud.
40's not that
So
old
that's
for
a no.
jealousy.
That's a no.
He budded you.
He did
Real.
bud me.
Yeah.
Well, we are buds. He slaps you kind of hard on the back.
Oh, at least aim
Alright,
for my
boys,
ass.
alright.
At least.
Is this how it happens?
At least aim
Yes.
for my ass is another great T-shirt.
Yeah.
Just aim for
It's
my
just
ass.
it's on the back and it's an arrow pointing down. At least aim for my ass.
Yep.
And on that
That's pretty
note,
much
we will
the-
end this week's session.
Hey.
As the party gets ready to set up camp for another night in the Feywild, 2 days of the 2 weeks down.
Wow, wow.
Or to whatever we're in.
Yeah, exactly. Crazy ass session. Feywild is gonna be more like this, I think. We won't be
So fun.
having Aeliana next week in person,
Aw.
but that's because Kelsey's gonna be on a great cool trip overseas. So you have a lot of fun doing that, Kelsey.
Yeah.
And I'll send out her itinerary when I know it.
Yeah.
Okay, so everybody.
Kilkenny.
thank you.
That's the name of
Oh, bees! Hey,
Uh-huh.
what's up? Yeah, okay, so that's it. Talk with me tomorrow. Watch the end of
Big
Curse of
episode.
Strahd on Thursday.
Yes,
Even
yes,
bigger
yes.
episode. And join us back. Join us back here a week from today. Thank you all so much. Thank you to my players, the best players the GM can ask for. I say it
Best
every time,
ones.
but I mean it every time. And as always, everybody say bye.
Next
Still
time,
hated that
aim
cat
for my
guy.
ass.
Bye.